This is SCP Radio Network coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the TinoLatino Show with your host, DJ TinoLatino.
How's everybody doing?
Man, you got a sexy voice, man. Se me paró la
That's how I
chingada.
usually wake up on Sundays. It's just the voice is like really, really like, you know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to the TinoLatino Show. This is the first recorded episode that we have with SCP Radio. It's great to be back on the radio. I've got my co-host, DJ Fluffy.
That's right. How's everybody doing out there? That's right. I'm here. I'm an honor to be here on the TinoLatino Show. He used to do his show back then, but like I said, it was called the Michelada Sundays, man. What's the deal? Why aren't we using Michelada Sundays, man?
What I want to say, it's like it's a work in progress.
Work in progress?
Work in progress. So we want to lay down the ground rules and format, and from there we're going to build it. And so it's definitely going to have michelada in it, and maybe a cook-off here and there, and stuff like that. You know, maybe some frijoles and tripas, mollejas,
that
that
good,
good stuff.
man.
You know, the Sunday barbecue stuff. We're probably going to have to bring that out, and we'll do a little competition. You know, I know that you're doing a whole new turnaround these days and stuff, and so I don't know if that's going to affect your cooking. I'm just saying.
Hey, it ain't gonna be my cooking, man. Let's go. Like I said, you know what? I'm gonna call you out right now, man. We're gonna do the Michelada competition. That's gonna be our first one right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your Michelada against my Michelada.
There you go. That's it. So, did you win the lotto this morning?
Man, if I won the lotto, I wouldn't be here. To tell you the truth, man.
Yeah.
I would have probably already been in Vegas, you know, with the new guy, Mr. the Boogeyman, man, out there in Caesar Palace. You know, I'll be out there with him.
Caesar Palace and
Yeah.
Boogeyman. What's the news on him?
Well, the news is that he is actually coming on board. He's here.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, he's aboard now. I think he might start this Monday. Tell you the truth.
Wow.
We're waiting to hear the word, and he'll be doing Mondays and Tuesdays.
Well, that's good.
You know,
I talked to him a couple of days ago, and he was telling me that that he wants to help us out, and shoot, I call it a first round draft pick.
Hey,
You see,
that's
bring him on board,
that's an icon and a privilege that he wants to be with us and do his show here with us, man. That's great. You know, we got the Facebook Live. We got people listening, at, man. They're already asking, man. I don't know what's going on here, man, but you must do something out there. But they're asking for a Ram remix.
A Ram remix already.
A Ram
yeah.
remix already. They're already asking for songs already, and that's coming from Mr. Johnny Lasso. All right.
You got a shot going out to Johnny Lasso.
And then we got here, it says, Tino, my voice is sexy. Okay, well, I don't know what that means, but okay. We'll go from there. But, we got our Facebook Live going. That is, I'm trying to see, it kind of, that's from Johnny Lasso, too.
Yeah.
He said, Tino, my voice is sexy, so there he goes. It says,
and that's
and
what I'm talking about.
They're asking for Agustin Ramirez. Mr. Marciano Lopez is asking for Agustin Ramirez, man. Already, man, we just got started. People already asking for music, man.
Already asking for a long list of music.
There you go.
And we're going to try to play as much as we can if we get the opportunity. We've got to set up a lot of things here for our show, and it's just, like I said, I'm going to keep calling it a work in progress because we're going to get everybody lined up. And for the most part, it's going to be generally a talk show. We're going to recap everything that happened throughout the week for SCP. If people that have the followers and people that are new to the show, this is a pretty active terrestrial of all kinds because they do all kinds of productions and promotions and events throughout the week and throughout the month and also throughout the year. And so I'm going to be the guy who's going to be summarizing it all together.
There you go.
And so you guys actually have more of the opportunity to be in-house of the Skylab. I'm pretty much doing stuff outside of, I call myself outside sales.
Outside sales. Yeah, you're out there promoting the business and everything. That's what it's about. That's what this team's about, man. We got a big team here, and everybody does a little part, out there, So
Well,
that's a good part, man.
Not to mention I do a lot of travels in my daytime job. I do have a real job, so that's going to be something we're going to be doing in the works because eventually we're going to probably do some live remotes wherever I'm located at, which would be bringing Tejano music to that state that I'll be located at, which would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure we got plenty of Tejanos everywhere around the U.S.
Well, I mean, and you also got a lot of people that follow you, man. You got a lot of people that follow you when you're doing your shows. I mean, so they're still following you. And now with this, doing the TinoLatino show, hey, it's going to be great, man. People are going to want to check it out, and we'll bring it from, like you said, from all over the place,
Yeah. For those that are looking at us online right here, we're not twins. Okay. Yeah.
He is. Okay, listen, man. You are my brother. You know we're brothers, man.
Yeah.
It's just look at it. Bald-headed, glasses. Goatee.
Yeah.
Hey, are you current copying me or something like that?
Yeah,
Man? What's going on, man?
and you keep losing weight, man. You're gonna start looking just like me, bro.
Hey, I'm going, brother, man. I'm
Yeah.
already down to almost 120 pounds already.
I'll tell you one day we're gonna flip the names. I'm gonna see if y'all know the difference.
Yeah, we'll see if
It's
they know the
like,
difference.
We're gonna switch them out, and I said, "Hi, I'm DJ Fluffy."
But the only problem is that they recognize is that if we do that, we can't smile.
No,
We
gotta be serious.
because I got that Luis Miguel smile. My teeth, it got that gap.
Yeah, I see.
They call me Luis Miguel. So that's how they find me out.
Well, we were talking about doing some photo shoots and everything, and they're like, "No, we don't have to do a photo shoot. You look just like the guy in the middle of
Yeah,
the
in the middle of the cover,
You know,
man.
so,
They got it on there.
When I go around and if I'm gonna do pictures for somebody, I'm just gonna pull my arms out like that. It's like, yeah. So, but if you guys want to do any shout outs, be sure to call in, and we'll be definitely, shooting out your names. Tell us where you're located at, and we can get some of these songs lined up. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is let's talk about a recap and real quick on how the show went throughout this week.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
We'll start off with Tuesdays, and we have the boss.
The boss. No. You better say it right, man. She'll kick us out of here if we don't say her name right. So, matter of fact, she just came in the door, so we need to be careful what we say. She's giving you this look, You're like, if I were you, I wouldn't turn back, man.
We got all quiet. It's a shh, But yeah, I caught a little glimpse of her show and stuff. She was jamming out to that Tropical Cumbia.
Yeah, that's her style, man. She loves it. She loves those old cumbias and the old pop salsa, and old pop music. Yeah. And she's getting a good response, man. She's done a couple, I think 2 episodes already, 3, something like that. 4? Oh, 5, 6. Oh, wow. Okay, you see, that's how busy we are that we fall behind. But she's getting a good response. The last one right here, people wanted her to go over.
Yeah.
When she was doing, people love the music, man. Like I said, I went to go see my mom today, and she was talking about Blanca. She was talking about her show, that she loves the music, the way it's going and everything. So, hey, we're getting a good response on that music, for the what do you call it? The tropical? No, it's not tropical. You call it what do you call it, Blanca? Your show? No. Moviendo géneros. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, man. So
it's got some good music, and it's great to know that we're as far as going from south to the border, which is really good. And see, she's on the show now.
Yeah,
that's a recording.
Hey, look, she's jamming and everything, man. She starts dancing and everything, man. I think she should leave her mic on it so we can hear her sing. Look at that. Yeah. She must be doing quebradita or something right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Vámonos.
Like
that was a machete right there.
Like she's slapping mic right there. I think she has mic. Palo, vámonos. Mira, there you go.
And so what was interesting when I first started DJing, I liked the cumbias better than all the other genres, and it just has a really good rhythm, and I love to mix it. Even today, I can throw a mix or two, but I was actually going to be DJ Cumbia King, but then that was already taken. And then they ended up changing it 100 times after that, so I should have just kept it.
There you go.
So be sure to catch her show on Tuesdays. What times are her shows?
8 o'clock. She starts at 8 o'clock. She goes 8 to 9.
8 to 9.
But who knows? Maybe you keep on asking if she can go longer. Maybe she'll go a little bit longer.
Yeah. And it's we're here for them, and so they're the ones that are going to actually help us get to the levels of unfamiliar territory, and without the support from our fans, and we can go into grounds that we've never been to.
There you go.
Which is really good. Wednesday nights, so we kind of do alternated shows and things like that. This past Wednesday we didn't have anything, right?
Yeah, there was a show. It was called the Cave Show.
Okay, so you did have that this past Wednesday, but with Sam, right?
Yeah, with Sam J. There he is, right there. We got him on there. Look at, man, that boy's getting down.
Yeah.
It's pretty much underground hip hop, rap, old school rap, and all that.
What's underground hip hop?
Underground, man, the music that he brings, independent artists. Independent artists,
so
that's what it
locals
is.
And everybody that are
local but independent. And let me tell you what, when Sam plays your music, he just don't play anybody's music.
Right.
He'll tell you, hey, send me a CD. Don't send me a half-ass shit thing, but I ain't gonna play it.
Yeah.
He listens to the music, and if he thinks it's not good quality, he's not gonna play it on the radio. And your music got to sound right. It has to be done right. Sam J was also involved in he actually had a group back in the days. He was a rapper. You know. So rock group, and Robert. You know, so he's been in the industry for a while too. He got his people that follow him and all that. But I mean, he has
you got two DJs that are just dancing away up there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
there you go, man. Look at that.
Yeah, so
I'm at to step up my game, man. I don't dance, man. I'm just sitting here, you know.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You know.
That's why I DJ. That's why, because
You know.
I'm not gonna dance. I was just gonna stay right here. I'm gonna make you dance. That's what my
I
job
guess I
is.
might have to start moving over here, you know, doing something over here. I don't know, man. I'll do something.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, that's the Sam J show. Is most Wednesdays. He's pretty much on, and it's called the Cave Show, right?
Show, yes.
You were saying that he's got the commandments of what? What is it? The 10 Commandments?
The 10 laws. 10 commandments. A player law.
Oh, player law.
Yes.
And for the ladies too, right?
Does he have one for the ladies?
That's what he's saying.
Play it law. Yeah. It's the same one.
Okay. You know, so it's hilarious, and if you hadn't had a chance to check that out, I mean, that's some pretty comical stuff. And
we got the screen up here now. That's D.A. Marcel. That's his wife. That's his co-host. But when she's on the thing, that ain't nothing. They go at it, man. You know, they go at it.
Yeah,
she's
good.
a co-host.
Good. So that's every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Show.
Unless, of course, like we said, we all got full-time jobs. So
True.
if we get out kind of late, it's kind of hard to get on. But since we record our shows, we play a rerun. You know, that way you still have the show. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. What time does this show start?
8 o'clock.
Also at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 to 10.
8 to 10. So
Yes.
let's move on to Thursday nights.
Thursday nights. Look, I don't know why you put this on here like that, man. It's not a comedy show, man. You know.
What,
well, I mean, it is kind of a comedy show, you know. Thursday, you know.
No. That was you guys going to the comedy show.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling Michael's show comedy show. You know, it is a kind of comedy show. You know.
No,
You know.
that's like, that's a note to remind me that. How did the comedy show go?
Yeah, Thursday night is the CEO show, and you know, it's called Source Code News, and pretty much I hate to say it, man, but if you're a geek, man, that's what it's about, you know. So other than that, I mean, I can't touch this subject, man. I'm not, you know.
It's way above our level.
Yeah, it's way above our level. Yeah, it's just you know.
You have to have a college degree in order to listen to this.
Yeah, you got to have
like
you know, one of those doctorate degree and that kind of
stuff. Pass the criteria.
You know? Yeah.
And once you pass the application, then you can listen on.
And once he starts talking about ohms and all that, he lost me already. You know.
Yeah, formulas.
Formulas and all that
yeah.
kind of stuff. You know, he lost.
All right,
me,
moving
so.
on. I played off. So the source code news. I mean, yeah, that's for gamers, computer people. Systems, you name it, networking. I mean, the troubleshooting, new stuff that's coming out, cool stuff, and I mean, this is the show for you. And so far we've already touched up on 3 different types of shows, and we do it just about pretty much everything. So that is definitely a show that you want to jump in on. He's got a handful of people that kind of jump in, share their expertise, what they see, what they read, what they come across, things like that, and. It's a pretty informative show.
Yeah, and
so.
he got the boss on there, part of the show. He got my son Hector, known as Tamale Boy. So they're on there, and they're my son's very knowledgeable on the Xbox and that kind of stuff, games. He's kind of a gamer. He went to college and he was doing game design, game programming, that kind of stuff. So he's into that kind of stuff. Of course, the boss. Well, we know she's the boss. Hey, she's the smartest one out of all of us here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep that. But she's the one that allows us to be here. So she's the smartest one. She's the brains of the operation. That kind of stuff. And then of course we got the CEO. He thinks he's book smart. That's it.
Just book smart.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, awesome show. And I mean, once I came on board, with you guys, Mike was building an arcade.
Yes.
He built one from scratch, and it's sitting over here on the side, and it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's. I mean, and believe it or not, it's when the people come in from the artists and all that, they can bring kids. Man, they go straight at it.
Yep.
They go out there and play. Not just the kids. He got a bunch of the old games on there, man.
The big kids.
Yeah, the big kids. They go out there and play.
He's got Street Fighter,
Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. Galaga. We got all of them on there, man. Even ping pong, man.
Ping pong.
You remember ping pong?
Yeah.
So
that's an Atari game.
He got it all on there, brother.
Right now we're showing our age.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we are, right? Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, and then comedy.
Comedy,
Just
comedy.
You know.
Yeah, this Thursday
Yeah.
we went to the comedy show, where it was hosted by Juan Villarreal, and the headliner was Nick Guerra. I'll tell you what, man, I had never seen this guy, but man, this guy's hilarious. You know, it was a nice event. Something different, man. You know, we're always DJing, we're doing this, and we're at clubs and this, and that was just something different, kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
Enjoy the evening, you know, out there. But it was fun. We met a lot of people, new contacts that you know they want to come out and like advertise with us. You know, so it was a good little thing. We're still working. Even though we're going out there having fun, we're still, you know, hustling, handing out business cards, that kind of stuff, and trying to get networking. You know.
Yeah, networking,
stuff.
PR work.
You know, yeah,
things
and
like
then,
that, you know.
and that was hosted by H-Town Smokers.
Okay.
You know, that was their benefit for they're getting ready for the Pasadena cook-off.
Where was the comedy show?
It was right
located
here on the joint.
Joke
Joint.
Joint.
Yeah, right
The
down
Joke
Fuqua.
Joint.
Yeah.
All right, so they changed the name. It
Yeah,
used
they
to be
changed the name. They used to be some
Comedy Club Showcase.
Showcase.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
right.
So, but yeah, if you haven't been there, man, it's a nice little place.
They
Nice
still
little
do the
place
2 drink minimum.
Two drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 drink.
Yeah, I mean, but
minimum.
you know, when you go in there, you know you're gonna buy food, you're gonna buy drinks.
Yeah,
You know, and to tell you the truth, the price is not really that. It's not that bad.
that's
Yeah,
good.
it's
A
not
lot
that
better
bad,
than the
you know.
Comedy Club then.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. They're
so-
not that priced. I think I spent $20.
Yeah, sounds
the
like
night,
a good
you know.
night, good outing.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
think
know.
my wife had like 2-3 drinks, and I had a Bloody Mary, you know, and so $20, I think it's pretty reasonable. It's not bad, you know.
Pretty
Not
good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday,
We have a big night on Fridays.
man,
You know, so
that is what
this
makes
is-
the show.
This takes the house, and you know, and y'all are just gonna have to get into a bigger place, huh? When y'all
Well,
do some of these Friday shows, and there you got people just right outside the seams. Y'all are having to do VIP and pre-sales and things like
Well,
that.
I mean,
just to get people-
that's what it's coming down to. I mean, it's getting bigger and bigger. You know, eventually, if it keeps on going away, yeah, we're going to find a bigger place, or either expand and add to this to our studio. You know, one of the two. But if it comes down to it, you know, yeah, we're going to look for a bigger place, and it's getting bigger. Fridays is what makes SCP Radio, man. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know, you know, I'm the one that makes the show, man. You know, that's what it is. You know.
Until yeah, but until your lookalike came around.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one right there. You know.
You know, so how can DJ Fluffy do 2 shows in one night?
Exactly. There you go.
He's across town right now, and he's also over here in the southeast and the north side. Nah, something's fishy.
No,
Yeah.
but Fridays, like I said, is the Super Tejano Friday show. We bring the artists into the studio, and we have we had like a little meet and greet for the audience to come in here. And
Yeah.
like you said, lately it's been getting packed. I mean, and it's to the point where this Friday is going to be done by VIP only. You know, that if you want to come in and see the artists, don't want to put the name out there yet, because we're waiting on one more confirmation from another artist. That way we can announce both of them at the same time. You know, but yeah, it's getting big in here. I mean, I think the last time we have close to 60 people. So, but the way we do it, man, like I said, we come out, everybody, we make it like a little potluck. We come out, we bring food. You know, of course, we got the margaritas in here, you know, the tequila and all that. And
Well, back up.
yeah, margaritas and tequila.
Did you say margaritas and tequila?
Margarita and tequila.
Margaritas and tequila, man. That's what I tell you.
That's a good combination, there, brother.
That's
You know.
some of the perks of having a sponsorship, a tequila sponsorship.
Yes,
Cazadores Tequila, major sponsor.
Yes.
And
Mr. George Gonzalez, party for you.
it's got some
Margarita.
good benefits, doesn't it?
Yes, it does,
know.
and
Everybody leaves
Yeah.
happy.
everybody leaves
And
happy.
you talk about a happy hour.
Yeah.
you know.
Actually, yeah, it's better than happy hour, man.
Yeah, better.
You
It
know?
is, though. It's a free for all, and
So we figured now also we're gonna add now Uber service. You know,
Perfect.
Mike, you know, the CEO got a van out there. We're gonna put it out. We're gonna put Uber service, and we'll charge for people that want to go home. They can't, you know, leave. You know,
Yeah.
we can't have them going out getting drunk and, you know, getting arrested. Even though if it does, you know, all I gotta do is call Miss Alberta from Alberta's Business.
well, that's
Bellbond.
true. You know,
You know?
we got a lot of sponsors,
Yeah.
and Miss Alberta is the person that it's also part of the team, and you know, any type of legal problems like bail bonds, right?
She'll-
Then it's,
she'll-
they
she'll
can
take
get you
care
out.
of it. That's right.
You know, just throw out what SCP.
SCP, and that's it. You throw SCP, you'll be out in less than 15 minutes.
That's your source code news.
That's exactly right there. If you don't have the money, well, you're spending the night. You know,
Right.
so it's that simple. You know?
So your Friday nights, you've had a handful of artists. I mean, you have a wall of fame.
Yes, sir.
You can see numerous amounts of artists that have come out to this location. They've signed. autographed, you've had pictures, you've had in-house performing
Yes.
as well. And I mean, you guys are obviously doing it right, and y'all are getting bigger and bigger. And just this past Sunday, last Sunday, we had a release, or private release, unofficial release of a music video for Nagami.
Yeah.
And now it's official, so we can talk about it now.
Yeah.
Beforehand, we had a gag order.
We had a gag order.
The law order, the Gonzalez law firm was telling us we have a gag order.
Exactly. Even though he's representing us, but we have to follow the gag order, But yeah, that video is it's another thing that we're involved with, and I say involved with is SCP, Cazadores Tequila, and Party for You. We're actually sponsoring both music videos and the CD. So if you go to look at the video, you see our logos on the beginning credits and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's something that we want to get involved with, and that's we were offered that opportunity by Grupo Nagami and Carlos, and we figured that would be great advertising for us also. Nagami, man, he's doing very good south of the border.
Yes, he is.
Going down, Aguascalientes, Piedras Negras, all that kind of stuff, and for us to have our logo on the video and our credits on the sponsor, that kind of stuff. Hey, all it's doing is putting our name out there. It's putting our name out there, and people knowing who SCP is. So it's really good.
Perfect. 1 year ago, y'all come a long way.
Yeah.
And I kind of predict. I'm gonna throw a shot in the dark here, and I'm gonna predict that it was the brains behind it. All the people from the source code news.
Yes.
That put all this together and everything. They were just brain children, and they just come out there and just organize and, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and you can obviously see the progress. I mean, it's a big jump ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also on that Friday, y'all started off the show with Johnny Lasso.
Johnny Lasso, he does his.
He's another legendary personality, radio personality. It's a huge fixture in the Tejano industry, and you also got him on board. And,
yes.
You got Johnny Lasso, now you got Boogeyman, then you have TinoLatino.
TinoLatino,
so you can get no better than that.
And there's more people coming. We're talking to some other people. Now we're looking at maybe a promoter.
Perfect.
What do you call them? What do you call it? We call it like it's PR.
Program.
PR person that's going out there and passing the word, and I'm actually in talks with one person right now. And so we got to get the word out there, man. The word's out there already. SCP's already out there. The word's out there, not just here in Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Waco, all that. It's out there, man. It's out there.
Obviously, you can tell in some of the shows, and some people are, of course, I could be logging in, and I could be on the other side of the U.S.
Yeah, you can be doing your show.
Log in and it's like, hey, y'all are in California, or y'all in North Dakota, or Wyoming and stuff, and it goes, yeah, well, that's TinoLatino. He's out here doing some work out there. But let's talk about the Johnny Lasso show. He brought over his top 8 at 8.
Yes.
And he's been actually that's his baby that he has, where the top 8 at 8, and he's actually been helping out the new Tejano artists that are that are out here, and so I was just corrected. It's the hot 8 at 8.
Hot 8 at 8, yes.
And so he is one of the few DJs that actually is trying to reach out to a lot of our young artists and trying to keep it going.
Yes.
Simple as that. There is no like sugarcoating any of it and stuff. Like I said, I'll support that he is one of the few that's definitely trying to reach out to our new artists. We are kind of fixed on a lot of our 90s, maybe 80s Tejano, but a lot of people need to look into what we have that is new today.
New, yes, right.
And so definitely with the hot 8 at 8, it's an opportunity for people to kind of listen to new music and to also vote.
Yes.
And the voting process is pretty simple.
Yes.
Once you get into it, Facebook is one of the ways to get on the link to vote. Voting starts, I guess, days ahead, right? And once you come down, Monday, right?
On Monday, ends on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Starts on Monday, ends on Tuesday, and there's a couple of rules that you have to go by to make it qualified. And once the artists have put their names and set and everything, Johnny will go out there and talk about it, and pitch it to everybody else, and that's definitely one of our ways we can do
Yeah.
that. And we're putting up the list now this past Friday, and it changes. And some of these guys stay on for several weeks at a time,
Yes.
which is really good. And the process is really simple. I mean, once we get these people
All
added
right,
to
we
these
got
things.
a phone call. You want to answer that?
All right,
Hello.
caller.
Hey, Michael.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Johnny Lasso?
Is it Johnny?
Yeah, this is Johnny Lasso.
What's going on, Mr. Johnny?
How's it going?
Hey, guys. Michael and Fluffy, I just wanted to call and say, yeah, this is Johnny. Just wanted to say it's a great show. I'm enjoying listening to you right now. And I just want to say good luck to you with your new program. And let's see, what else I want to say? Man, I like this fact that the two of you are talking about the Tejano industry. And in regards to Houston's Hot 88, you're spot on, Tino, in regards to giving the new artists an opportunity to be on the airwaves. And it's real simple. Yeah, it's you vote for your favorite artist on Monday mornings, 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And it's one vote per artist, and we'll see what happens, who will make it into the countdown, and who will be the breakout artist in regards to that. So I want to say thank you guys for being on right now, and I'm enjoying it. And if you had any questions for me, I'll be glad to answer them. If not, keep up the good work.
Well, thank you, Johnny. Thank you for clearing that up for us. And I mean, you can catch him out every Friday, and
8 to 9.
from 8 to 9.
Yes.
And it's the Hot 88.
Yes.
Johnny, thank
Yes,
you for
sir.
calling us. Enjoy your Sunday, or come up here for some barbecue.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you,
sir.
guys.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, well, that was Mr. Johnny Lasso, the man. We were just talking about his show on Fridays from 8 to 9 o'clock. And also, just to let you know about this list that he got on there right now, just because the artists are on that list, you can go and add your artist that you want, you know. And once you add that artist, you get people to go and vote, you know. But you can add new artists on the list just because the list is already made. But that's the list from previous. Now you can add new artists to it and get your artists that you want out to the vote, you know. And it's pretty much it's actually by the fans voting. That's how they stay on the list, you know. So that's how that works. you
Yep.
know.
Definitely. And then you follow up right after that.
Yes.
You have the Super Tejano show, right?
Yeah, I had right after Mr. Johnny, I had the Super Tejano show, and like I said, we try to bring artists in every Friday. This last Friday, we had David Yanda from Excelencia, Monico Cortez, and of course that was the flyer that we had. And yeah, like I said, this was bringing artists in. They're taking time out of the busy schedule. Yeah, David Yanda didn't show up. Monico showed up, but he had to leave right away. They got called. He had to go do sound check at El Dorado. But that happens sometimes. You know, it happens sometimes. But we try to bring the artists in. Like I said, this Friday we got a big artist coming in. Been in the business for many years. But like I
Can't
said,
say nothing, right?
I can't say nothing right now because I'm waiting on one more confirmation. Who else is coming with the band?
Yep.
But I mean, it's gonna be a big one. Like I said, that's what we're gonna do with a VIP only, because we want to have enough room in here and people to be comfortable inside when the artist is here. You know. But they're pretty much they're coming down. I'll give you a little hint. Maybe I can figure it out. I'll let you know that they're playing Saturday. You know.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say. They're playing Saturday here in Houston.
Perfect.
On the east side. That's what I'm gonna give you. All right. So that's what I'm gonna give you. Okay.
All right. So let's take a little break here and put a little background music, some old school stuff. And this is Sundays. This is a laid back day. I know, kick back. We got football season coming up, and we're gonna talk about a little bit about that. And enjoy some little Pio Trevino, man.
All right, before we do that, let's go full blast. There's a couple shout outs, man. My Facebook Live is going crazy, but man. First of all, of course, to Tino Calderon, Sergio Lopez, Mr. George Gonzalez, our Berta's Best Belmont out there listening. Mr. Marcus Daniel, another great artist also. Jesus Cuellar, Alton Paris. If y'all don't know who Alton Paris is, if y'all tried my cabbage, that's the man that makes the seasoning, Chupacabra seasoning. Two Gringo Chupacabra seasoning. We got him on the line listening in also, all the way from San Antonio. Mary Jane Segura, Miss Cici, Javier and Nancy Cuellar. Thanks guys for tuning in. Frank Estimbo, and going out to Adela also. So those are the guys we got right now, and people just comment on things. They're saying great show. George Gonzalez saying great shows.
Perfect.
He said don't get nervous. So
I might need a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, we'll get about tequila in a few minutes. But
There
for
we
that,
go.
like I said, he got some Espíritu Ring in the background. Let them hear the whole song, man. All right.
All right, let's go.
Soñar en tu amor se ha parado las horas. de fiesta el amor. No te arrepientas ahora, por favor. Sabes, amor, desde cuando soñé con amarnos así. Tengo un corazón mutilado de esperanza y de razón.
All right. How's everybody doing out there?
Andamos bien crudos, brother.
Right? That's I used to have a show called Topo Chico Monday. You know, and so like I said, with our Michelada Sundays, we can do a Topo Chico Sunday, and along with the barbecue Sundays, and it'll be really, really cool.
It's gonna be, you know, you know what, right now, bro, like I told you, brother, man, I'm people look at me, man, they say I look like I'm dead, man. I'm on like a 3-hour sleep. You know, I had a meeting this morning. You know, we don't stop working here, man. ACP doesn't stop working. I had a meeting this morning with Mr. Bobby Castillo. 8 o'clock in the morning, we had a breakfast meeting, and you know, last night we were at Tumbleweeds. You know, we had a good show over there. We're giving some tickets to give away. You know, Tumbleweed is a sponsor of 1320 KXYZ and ACP Radio, and we're at with AJ Castillo, man. If you have not seen AJ Castillo's show, man, it's an awesome show, brother. It's an awesome show. And I'll let you know right now that we're going to be giving away tickets, which you get them by Monday or Tuesday. We're going to be giving tickets out to Jimmy Gonzalez and Lucky Joe.
Nice.
It's going to be the 26th of this month at Tumbleweeds. We're going to be giving away some free tickets to people that want to win. You know, so, but yeah, and it's great, man. It's great, you know.
Yeah, I see you guys were out and about all night, and that looks like a pretty nice bar out there.
It's really nice. It's the new they're calling it the new Tejano hotspot to be at. You know, it's a big venue. It got like 5 venues in it and in one place. It's humongous, brother. They got the sound is top of the line sound. I got to give it to you. You know, I know you're a QSC guy. That's what they have out there in the sound. It sounds really good.
That's just, did you write a note?
Yeah.
Did you write it down?
Yeah, I wrote it down, man.
Was Jimmy with you?
Jimmy wasn't with us. You know, Jimmy was tired, brother, man. You got him working so hard, man.
Sorry.
You know, he was out there Wednesday, Thursday at shooters. You know, and then you know, he's getting old, brother. He can't. He look like he can't hang no more, man.
He keeps he does the yes like to everything, and I'm like, okay, you keep saying yes, I'm gonna keep throwing it back at you and see what you can handle.
But let me tell you what, that boy doesn't give up. He has a passion for DJing, man.
Yeah.
He has a passion for DJing, and that boy gives it 110% every time he's out there, man.
Absolutely. There's there's not too many DJs that I see that still have the same passion. When I started, I was the worst DJ you could probably think of. I couldn't find a beat, even if you threw it at me. I couldn't find it, but I kept at it, and eventually the beat gods finally came upon me, and I was able to match a couple every now and then, and so I've been sticking to it, and it's been close to 30 years now, and I'd like to say that I can play 3 or 4 songs now these days.
Damn, you know, 30 years in the business, Tino.
I tell you.
You've done a lot, man. You done a lot, man. You've been around for a long time, you know.
I've been a lot of behind the scenes, and so I've actually been there. Like, if you mention an event, more than likely I was probably there. Not really organizing and stuff, but just probably a lot of my earlier career, I was an opening DJ. I was the guy that opened the bar up after closing up from 3 to 4 in the morning, and I would show up like at 7 in the afternoon or 5 in the afternoon to clean up, and then the band would show up, and a lot of my work was done at Hullabaloo's.
Yeah, I was about to say you were Hullabaloo's. You know,
I set up the big DJs, and then nobody ever knew who the opening DJ was. You know, he was the guy that didn't really sleep from the night before, and he was sweeping up everything, changing light bulbs, and dusting the light fixtures out there, and pretty much by the time I started, I was like in chanclas and shorts, and then by the time the crew come in, like Akuka would come in, and they would do their free-for-all.
Yes.
Nachos and
fajitas. I remember that, man.
They used to have that out there, and by the time the early crowd would come in for the drink specials or happy hour, big DJs come in, and then they're like, move aside, and I was like, okay, there I go. So
you got it going, and you're the behind-the-scene guy, but now you're the front guy.
Yeah, I'm the front guy.
You know, now you're the front guy, man. You're doing good out there, you know, but.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know what it takes to be out here, man. You know, you've been in there for 30 years. I started back in 1990 doing this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so it's been a long, but people don't realize what kind of work it is. People think it's just go hook up your laptop, play, and that's it, and let's go.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not. They don't understand what is that saying? We're the first ones there and we're the last ones to leave.
That's right.
You know, I mean, so.
Oh, that's a very good point. Sometimes I got lucky where the DJs would get so messed up that I would be called in and it's like, you, get off the bench. Come on in. You're going into the game. And that was my lucky time. And I would go out there and just play a lot of mixes that they already did. And,
Yeah.
and, you know, so eventually I ended up making my own. But, you know, I'm part of Shooters along with you guys, and Jimmy Ray is also doing this thing there. And one of our shows that we're trying to work on is our Tejano Thursdays.
Yes.
Currently, and it looks like we've probably got a couple more weeks left, but we're doing a Cazadores special.
Yes.
And it's a Cazadores promotion because from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. every Thursday we do $1 lime margaritas and $1 tequila shots. You can't find a deal like that anywhere.
You can't. And it's from 8 o'clock to 10 p.m.
And I call that a power hour.
That's more than enough time. And to 10 p.m., if you can't get drunk from 8 to 10, there's nothing wrong with you. And then
$10
dollar margaritas, lime margaritas, $1 tequila shots. I mean,
Exactly.
Cazadores tequila shots.
Yeah,
You know,
and out there in Shooters, it's on Spencer Highway in Pasadena,
Yes.
7337 Spencer Highway. But there's a big repeat banner, and it's got the SCP and the Cazadores logos all over. And not only that you get an opportunity to go ahead and enjoy a power hour, no pun intended, but you can go out there and grab a couple of good picks, and you know, with an excellent background. And it's a pretty large club. Good QSC sound system.
I hope they're listening, man. Maybe the sponsors, you know.
Right. And so, but it's got a, you know, the music that we put out there, the DJing and all that's, especially on the Tejano that we're introducing, and of course, you know, you hear a lot of the greats, a lot from the past, and some of the present that we got coming out there. Because, you know, if any of the artists are listening, be sure to send us your material.
Yes.
You know, contrary to what people think, you need the DJ.
Yeah.
And without the DJ, you're pretty much not going to go anywhere, because if the DJs are going to spread the word. And there was no social networking back in the day, and so them Tejano greats like your David Lees and Mas and Emilio's and all those, they didn't have Facebook, they didn't have Twitter and all these type of social networking. They hustled. Went from
hustled.
bar
Yeah.
to bar, cross country, you know, just to work there, and that was their living. And they literally had to go door to door, and I'm sure they have their share of horror stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you know, they made it in the industry, and generally the industry here in Houston it may be hurting in aspects of FM radio and so on and so forth, but there's still a handful of bars, a handful of clubs, a handful of DJs that are still playing Tejano music.
Yes.
And so if you're listening, young artist, you need the DJ. So let the DJ help you out. Let us help you.
Your DJ is your friend right now. That is your promoter. That is your distributor. That is the one's gonna get your music out there. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You know. And like you said, there is a numerous amount of Tejano. I consider myself a Tejano DJ. I do not. And when people want to hire me, I tell them what kind of music you're looking for. If you're looking for English and all that, I'm not your DJ. I'm sorry. I am a Tejano DJ. That's all I play. Now, of course, my wife gets mad. She said I should play every music, but hey. My thing is Tejano music. I'll play Tejano, I'll play cumbia, like that, but don't ask me for the wobble and that kind of, man. That's not me, man. It's,
Right.
you know.
How about a wapango?
Wapango, hey,
Yeah,
there you
okay,
go.
there you go.
Hey, wapango, you know, that's
Cowboy
a-
cumbia?
Cowboy cumbia, you know, country. We put a little country in there, but it's just the English, man. The English is not my thing, man.
Yeah.
I don't get into it. I never got into that kind of music. So
Well, I do crossover. I've been doing it for so long that I've touched base on every genre. And currently at Shooters, it's a country bar.
yes,
And so they do a lot of Texas country out there. We had Wayne Dillon last night, for those that are into the country trip, and the guy was really good. And this guy just barely started playing. He learned how to play the guitar and any string instrument, and then crammed in 43 songs in like 1 month, and started going on tour. And the guy is really good. Next Saturday there at Shooters, we got Randy Marshall. He's an ex-football coach, and he retired to go and pursue a little music career. And this guy's entertaining as well. So if you guys ever want to check out some of this local country, they kind of do it right. They network within each other,
Yes.
and they're going from one bar to the other bar,
Yes.
which is something that I would like to see that the Hanos kind of do the same thing. They're not one big promotion, but they all help each other out.
Yeah.
It's always to a point where, let's say that I have 10 bands that perform there on Saturday, and out of 5 of those bands, you still see the same musicians helping each other out.
Yes.
It's that kind of helping that they do with each other. And in Texas alone, there's plenty of money to be made here in Texas. So again, that's out there in shooters. And so, wow. Looking at all this stuff, we pretty much covered everything except for something that I want to talk about was the nominations that are coming up.
Yes, sir. There's a couple of there's a new awards show that's coming up. They're giving some more information out there, So, and it's gonna be for the internet, DJs, artists, that kind of stuff. I want to look at that. They're gonna get more information. It's called if I'm thinking the
Pima.
Right. There you go. It's called the Pima Awards, and that's gonna be done in March 2018. Yes, and it's gonna be out in Prairie View, Texas. That's what's gonna be it.
Right.
I think it's halfway between Dallas and
Houston.
Houston, right?
Right.
So y'all make sure y'all tune into that information right there. Pretty soon it's gonna be coming out. But we also got the TMA Awards coming up.
TMA.
That's another award for the artists, and people been complaining about how the
criteria set up
is.
and what qualifications.
Last night at Tumbleweeds, we had the honor of being with Bino from the TMAs, and we actually did an interview with him last night, and he actually explained what the criteria are, and he was saying, telling us about he's been getting phone calls about why isn't this artist on the ballot? Why isn't this artist on there? Or why is that artist on the ballot? And he pretty much said they have some artists that they want to put on the ballot, but the artists refuse to get on the ballot. They said they give the new people coming up a chance to get known. So it's not people have been speculating that they have their choices. He kind of cleared it up last night, but I mean everybody takes it as they want to take it.
Absolutely.
How that works. But yeah, there is some criteria you got to meet. Of course you got to have a full CD out. You can't have an EP, and a bunch of artists now they're doing EPs. What's the reason doing EPs? It's cheaper to get it done than a full CD. Right now a CD roughly is costing you about $1,000 to get it made. You can get an EP done for about $250, $300.
Yeah.
What's the difference? An EP has between 4 to 5 songs. A CD has 10 to 12 songs on a CD.
Right.
So they think that if you got an EP, you qualify, but an EP is not a full CD. You got to have a full CD done, in order to be able to get on the ballot.
Right.
So just go on there and check it out.
Yeah, so it's going to be in October, as usual.
October,
and,
yes.
And the Henry Gonzalez, I guess it's called the auditorium, or the there in San Antonio, where they've always had it at.
In San Antonio, yes.
And so they refer to it as the Tejano capital of the world.
Tejano capital of the world, man. Matter of fact, Bino told us last night, of course from TMA, they're going to bring their top 5 from each category. They're going to bring them down to Houston at Tumbleweeds.
Nice.
So, and he says that it is in the works right now. They're looking at actually moving the awards down to Houston.
Yeah.
So it is in the works. So I mean, but we got to show support. We have to show that we can't handle the awards down here, and it's a big thing. There's money involved. Business can make some money, and that kind of generates some money for the city. So,
well,
but
that's you mentioned that. That's an opportunity.
Yes.
And every time we throw out an event, and it's the Tejano-based event, and this goes clear back to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, Tejano Day. Here's another golden opportunity for Houstonians to step up and start showing your support for your Tejano people, Tejano music, Tejano industry, anything in reference to our Tejano news. Sometimes we get bad reviews, man. People don't show up to some of these events.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's another golden opportunity for Tejanos to step up and show your support.
There you go.
Let's see what happens. More news at 11. Once we get that straightened out, let's see if we can get the Tejanos come out of the woodworks. It's amazing where we might not get it here in Houston, but everybody will definitely travel 2 hours to San Antonio to go and handle a Tejano event.
Exactly, and it's funny. It's funny that they do that. They can't here, but they'll go to San Antonio and spend money over there.
They got
You
the
know?
Riverwalk. We got Buffalo Bayou.
Hey,
I mean, what's the
it's
difference?
the same thing,
Right?
Hey,
Same
there's
thing,
water,
you know? So-
it's brown,
Yeah.
so no
So-
big difference,
We
You-
can throw
you-
in a raft or two or
We
something
can
like
throw
that.
some flowers, and they want some flowers, and they want to throw
you
some
know,
flowers, and
we
then,
can make it look good. Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'll get some vendors right there up and down, make it just look sweet and stuff.
There you go.
So.
Quick shout out, Mr. Tino, to Fonseca. Fonseca and Tremors in now listening. He's saying hi out there to you. Also to Jennifer Sandoval and Jose Trevino and DJ Rodman on the chat room right there.
Good.
You know, like I said once again, if y'all got any questions and y'all want to call and hey, if y'all think we're saying something wrong, give us a call 832-910-7727. You know, ask us a question. You know, we're here. Tino, you know, over 30 years experience. I got a little bit over 20 years, man. That's, you know, that's let me see. I ain't go to school, so that's 50 something years, you know, of Tejano experience out here. You
There
know,
you go.
so hey, we'll find an answer. We'll make one up, or we'll get our tech guy to Google it real quick, and we'll give you the correct answer. You
Good.
know?
Let me
But,
do some shout outs.
yeah.
I got Vanessa Sepulveda. She old friend of mine, along with Cindy Gomez, DeAndre, the kid Cardenas. He's listening in, so thank you for tuning in as well. And so keep them coming. Keep out the shout outs and stuff. And we got, you know, this is just the beginning of the beginning. This is the first show. And then after today, I mean, this you could always refer to this, right?
Yeah, they
This
can go
is,
back. You know, yeah. I mean, the comments
Yeah.
are coming in. We also got one. Joseph A. Flores, Tino and Fluffy, you are awesome. You know, so you know, thanks a lot, Mr. Joseph. You know, for tuning in. You know.
Perfect. So, well, you know, I do a lot of traveling.
Yes.
And it's interesting when I go to these different TSA checkpoints where it's a Homeland Security and I don't know if it's the ball head or it's my name but lately I've been randomly getting checked. You see? You know, it's like if they had red lights and sirens, I would be the one that's setting it off, and they're like, "You step aside, go out here to the frosted glass and everything." And if you guys have never been checked at a checkpoint, boy, I mean, you talk about being violated.
Hey,
Jesus, man,
hey, trust me about it. I know about it.
it's
You
a
know.
feeling that you don't want, and
Yeah.
so it's happened to me twice already in 1 month. And it was a trip that I was taking out there to Wyoming in the middle of nowhere, and then I just got back from North Dakota, also in the middle of nowhere. And I take it that they don't have too many Hispanics in some of these areas, and they're just like, you come over here, step aside, and everything. You know, like they bring everybody in there, and they start asking me questions, and it's like it's scary and stuff. So it's funny because when you board a plane, you have different classifications.
Yes.
You have your first class. You got your primary. You have, of course, you know, with all respect, they got military or they got handicap and older people. And so they all sit them into the plane first. And what gets me is the first class. They're the VIP people. So you got them coming into these planes, but we all leave at the same time.
Exactly.
So go figure, right?
And then
So you have a departing time that's not a VIP. They're not going to go in a separate plane. We're all in the same plane. And then we land at the same time. We all leave at the same time.
And I was asking that. I mean, where do they sit at? Because I never I've been on a couple airplanes and VIPs, and I don't see a VIP section, you know, where it's closed off. They got a bar or nothing like that. So they're
I've
sitting
never
with
been
us.
to a plane that's like that. Those big planes that have bars.
Yeah.
No, the only thing that's different, they probably have a chair just maybe a couple inches bigger, maybe softer. You know, like it'd be your goose down versus everything else. So yeah, it's it's funny that, you know, that I get a lot of flight points and all and everything, but well, you know, I'll tell you, it's a challenge coming in and out of those gates and things and like that. So, but Jesus, man, I tell you, are you a sports fanatic?
Hell yeah, I'm a sports fanatic. Only in one sport only.
What sport is that?
That's football.
The Mexicano?
No, man. Not
Football?
the one where they're running around chasing the ball.
I see. I'm not saying that. Blanca's look at this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, boss. Don't pinch me.
So football's starting.
Football started, man.
Thankfully, finally.
Thankfully,
got
it
something to do on
started, man.
Sundays.
Now we got something to do on Sundays. It's time to take out the barbecue pit.
Yeah.
Grill some food, man, and it just make some frijoles charros. But I know, hey, Tino, I know you cook too, man. So are you gonna start cooking for us on Sundays or what?
Yes. I have to win the owner's heart, and so I have to cook. Throw this little cooking show and things like that, and do this. Like, here, try this, taste this. Here. What do you think about this and stuff? You know, when she starts getting mad, I'll just start feeding. Here, try this and stuff like that. And you know, but yeah, I've got some cooking background, and I'm a certified chef, and we'll get a chance to play around with some things, and we can move on to some cooking things and some stuff that I would like to show off, and a little bit of techniques that I learned from school. And I just don't want to forget it. I don't mind sharing it with everybody else if they like to cook. You'd be surprised at some of these chefs of simple things that bring out great flavor in a lot of our cooking.
Hey,
So
why
we'll
don't you do a TinoLatino cooking show, man? Like, you know, people do it on TV. You know, they put the
Right.
phone right there and you're cooking. Why don't
And
you
I already have one already cooked.
Yeah, you already
and
have
the
one
other
cooked on the
I
side.
throw into
Yeah,
an
the
oven
other,
and
you throw in the oven. You know that
go
kind
to
of
the
stuff, man.
second oven and pull it out, and this is what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you do something like that? I mean, because not only you being a DJ, you're also a chef.
Yep.
You know, so you're a man of many trades. You know, so you know why not do a show, man? Maybe you know you hit like Rachel Ray and you know all them people out there. You
Right,
know,
cooking show.
Cooking show, man.
We'll start off with micheladas.
Hey, there you go. Now you hit the
You
spot,
see?
man. Now you
We'll
hit the
go
spot,
some
man.
Micheladas, since we're all trying to recover generally on Sundays
Yeah.
with a good breakfast and all.
Yeah.
And so we'll definitely do something like that and get that all together and definitely work out. And you know what? You know, this is the people show. And so whatever you guys are looking for, just come out there and just tell us what's going on and what you'd like to see and things. And you know, I apologize for the music. We'll get some more music in there. And especially some of the artists that have been requested, we'll definitely have it. And we just got to get it lined up for you guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll be, right now we're just introducing the show out there, and we're gonna play some music right now. I know they've been asking for some yo-yo and a little bit different here, but since we're talking about cooking show right now, why don't we just go ahead and give out a free pass to the Pasadena Cook-Off, okay, at the H-Town Smokers Tent, you know, coming up September the 15th and the 16th, okay. So we're gonna give away a free pass either for Friday or Saturday to the first caller that calls in. 832-910-7727. Now let me tell you this. This pass is worth $20 a ticket. You know, we're gonna give you two wristbands, so that's $40 you're saving to get in. You get fed all you want to eat from 6:30 to 8:30, 2 hours of eating food, and all the free drinks you want. You know, beer, liquor, cazadores, parties for you, margaritas. They're gonna be out there. They're gonna have 4 different flavors out there. You know. Friday night they have the
They're gonna have the Hellraiser.
They're gonna have the Hellraiser.
Oh,
that is a main one, man. The Hellraiser. You know,
It's true to his name.
it is out there, man. Friday night they're gonna have the Goods and DJ Asthmatic playing out there.
Yeah.
Saturday
Yeah.
night they're gonna have the Lizard Kings, Madeline Hernandez, and of course ACP Radio is gonna be out there playing in between.
That's good.
But also for $20 a ticket, and we're gonna give 2 of them free, either for Friday or Saturday, which, you know, Saturday's going to be the best one. The reason is they're going to be showing the Canelo and Triple G fight
Wow.
in the tent.
Nice.
So if you're at home, you get to pay almost $99 or $100 to pay the pay-per-view if you want to see the fight. Unless you get it bootlegged. You know, that's different, you know. But they're going to have the fight out there, man. You know, so if you want to go out there to the tent for either day, Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna give you a free pass. You got to call 832-910-7727. And in order to win it, you got to let us know, because we got the Facebook page going on here. You're seeing me and Tino on there. You got to let me know who looks better, me or Tino. You know, and
So we got Boogeyman.
Shout out to Mr. Boogeyman, Alfred Gordy Rodriguez. What's going on, Mr. Gordy?
Live from Las Vegas.
You know, Mr. Gordy, I know you're listening in, man. Why don't you give us a call, my brother? Give us a call. Let us know what you got going on there. 832-910-7727. It'll be an honor to talk to you right now. But like I said, I got those free passes for the cook-off, September 15 or September 16, whichever day you want. You know, give us a call, 832-910-7727, and you'll win a free pass tonight, either for Friday or Saturday.
What's the date for that?
September the 15th and September the 16th.
So let me hold on to those.
Okay.
And I'm going to have Jimmy work for me at Shooters on September 16th.
All right, we got a call coming in. Dino, you take that, man.
All right. Caller. Hello.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, so I was calling for the Pasadena Cook-Off tickets.
Well, cool. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Flores?
No, Tino.
Hey, we missed you Saturday, man.
Oh, yeah, I know, man. I was kind of like feeling sick a little bit. No worries, man. I'm watching the show. I'm sitting back watching the show right here, you know.
I appreciate it. Don't forget to tell a family and tell a friend, and just go ahead and continue watching the show, and you know, get all your people on and get them all on board. And so, is there a specific reason why you're calling?
Actually, to be honest, yeah. I mean, this is your first show. I didn't want to miss it.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to come and support you, you know, because it's been a while that you had been back, and this is my first time seeing the show, so I just wanted to show you all the support. You and Fluffy, I can't forget about Fluffy either.
That's right.
You know, both of y'all are awesome. But, yeah, that's pretty much why I'm calling. And,
well, if you were listening to the show, I said you had to call in and you had to say something. You had to say who was better looking.
Okay.
Either me or Tino,
yeah,
man. You got to say it, brother.
Actually, I'm sorry to say this, Fluffy, but it actually is going to be Tino because the fact that, you know, he is my Friday and Saturday DJ also.
There you go.
And that Sunday show, so,
You know,
yeah, you know, I'm going to have to go with Tino, you know.
Well, you know, just because of that, you've been disqualified, you know. But Tino doesn't have a ticket, man. You know.
Hey, don't worry about that because I still have to confirm.
Hey, it's all right, Fluffy, man. Hey,
let us know, man. What day do you want? You want Friday or you want Saturday?
Oh man, you know I can't miss a Friday, so I'm gonna have to go with Saturday, man.
All right. Well, we're gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to Tino, and since you're up there at the Shooters a lot, you know, and visiting Mr. Tino, and he is your boy, you know, I'm gonna let him deliver him to you. All right. We're gonna give him. He'll get to you this Friday. What do you say about that?
All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's the tickets plus one, right?
Ticket? No, it's just only 2 tickets, man.
Just one person.
Just one person. That's it, man.
Yeah, see? You know.
All right, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for calling in, and congratulations on winning these tickets here for you. And we'll definitely get you all set up. And not only that, it's a big deal right there, and so you're saving yourself a lot of money on it.
Yes, sir. That's that's a lot of money right there. Especially you're gonna get the fight, you know, all that, you know. Yeah. So that's some good money.
Yeah, especially for sure, man. Yeah, that's money that you could save for sure.
All right. Well, Joseph, thank you for calling, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Okay,
see you next week.
All right.
All right, bye.
We got a couple more shout-outs, Mr. Tino. We got Mr. Moni Cortez listening in. He's saying, hi guys, how you doing? Mr. Gila Ayala from Grupo Lumbre, all the way from Corpus Christi. He's out there in Corpus Christi right now. So they're watching in. Thanks, guys, for joining in.
Look, we got Sofia Sasada.
I heard that name before, man. I heard that name. Who's that? Who's that? You know, that person right there. You know, that name sounds so familiar.
Is there a camera over there?
Yeah, well, no, we don't got a camera over there right now, so we can't put it out there. You know. So, but yeah, like I said, we just gave away a pair, courtesy of Miss Alberta's from Alberta's Biz Belbon. She's actually the owner of the H-Town Smokers crew.
Okay.
You know, that's her tent. That's her tent, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, if you have not been to one of her events, they get awesome, bro, man.
Well, she's got asthmatic. Asthmatic is we also went to school together.
Yes.
He's been in the business for a long time, and he throws down on his music.
Yeah, he's gonna be out there Friday night with the goods, and like I said, then we'll be out there Saturday. The whole SCP production is gonna be out there. We're setting up all the lights. You know, we're taking we're taking the whole 9 yards, brother. We're gonna light up that tent just like anybody else has done before. You know, and of course, like I said, we're taking DJ Jimmy Ray along, and then he's gonna tear it up.
That's
you know,
right.
I mean, he's
Absolutely.
gonna tear it up out there.
Well, I'm DJing. I'm gonna be watching.
Oh,
he's gonna be a shooter.
He's gonna be shooting with DJ.
I'm gonna be over
All right, so now it's gonna be called the DJ TinoLatino is gonna be out there. You know, he's gonna be out there tearing it up.
Yeah.
You know, for us.
Shot going out to Eric and the Rodriguez family. And so, thank you for listening in. And
Mr. Gordy said he'll call in a couple of minutes, so we're gonna be waiting for that. We're gonna let him call in and
perfect.
Let us know, man. That'll be good.
What do you think of our new quarterback, man?
Let me tell you what. I saw the game last Sunday. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't see the whole thing because I was out in the backyard beating my chicken coop. And I saw after the second quarter. Let me tell you what. I'm impressed with that quarterback.
Yeah.
I like his style. He's not afraid to get hit.
Right.
He runs.
Yeah.
You know, I think we got a good quarterback. He looked
good.
He looked good. He looked very good.
What are your predictions that he might end up starting? Not in the beginning, but he might end up becoming the starter eventually, and probably this season.
You know what? I won't be surprised if he actually starts The first game.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, I think he's showing what he got.
Yeah.
You know, and I was impressed with, you know, my season. Like I said, I only seen a little bit of it. And then they brought in who was the one they brought in? I can't remember who the one. I think it was what is his name? I forgot his name. I guess the one that started last year, I guess. And he didn't impress me at all. He still hasn't impressed me since last year.
It's a 50-50 thing. You know,
Yeah.
we got to
But
hold our breath.
I'm
tired of doing our holding our breath,
Yeah,
right?
I would actually go with the new quarterback. I like the way he was playing. He's not, like I said, he's not afraid of getting hit.
Yeah.
He stays in the pocket. He got hit a couple of times, but he made the pass, and you know, it was caught.
Right.
And he got right back up and got back in the huddle and kept on going. You know.
So you're talking about Savage.
No, not Savage, man. Come on.
Whedon?
Winning.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Cowboy?
Cowboy. You know, a cowboy, man. No, brother.
Yeah, he's supposed to
You know,
bring in some experience. And
He's supposed to, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
yeah.
He's in. I just can't.
Well, they're looking pretty good. So we got another phone call, huh?
We got another phone call.
All right, caller.
Hello,
Who am I speaking with?
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
What's going on, Mr. Boogeyman?
How you doing, bro?
What are y'all doing, man?
We're just playing around.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on this diet.
Are you out there gambling right now?
Actually, man, I just had breakfast, man. I was having my coffee, and I said, man, I see y'all on my cell phone, and I said, damn, man, these guys look like twins.
Yeah.
Y'all looking great, man. Sounding good too, man.
Good, good. Did you have your tortillas this morning?
You know what? I did. They had some rubber ones on special over here, man. So I bought about 10 dozen.
10 dozen, huh? You know, you
They're
slap
like
them. Yeah. Yeah, you slap them on with butter and then throw them in the microwave and they'll get soft.
Yeah, but it's like eating a llanta, man, a tire, man. But you know what?
Man.
You know, I was lucky, man, because one of my exes came with her man down here, and my daughter sent me 40 tortillas, man.
Wow.
Oh, you got it like that?
Huh?
So you have it all set up like that, where your exes will bring you tortillas with their
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, man, you talk about a setup right there.
I was loud and proud because I have like 22 exes, and
La madre.
for some reason I can't keep a lady, man. I don't know why.
That's a lot of tortillas, man.
Yeah, it is. I guess that's why, because I keep them in the kitchen, man. You know, making tortillas.
Now, let me ask you a question. Why the name Boogeyman? Who gave you that name? There's always a reason behind a name.
You know what? That's true, man. I did inhaled abuse and drug counseling back in Houston in my younger days. And I had a part-time job, and I did radio. So when I would go pick up I had to go do my counseling at Chicano Family Center. I'd drive up, man. I was always speeding, man, driving 100 miles an hour. And I would see my kids, you know. And I would tell them, come on, man, come on, you know, because I got to boogie my ass on out of here, you know. And I only worked there 4 hours a day. So I was always in a hurry, man. So I said, come on, let's go, man. I got a boogie. So they started calling me the Boogeyman. Here comes the Boogeyman.
Wow, man.
So that's how I got the nickname. Then they used to call me at the radio station and say, hey, is the Boogeyman there? Or did he boogie already, you know?
There you go. Well, I mean,
So, yeah.
now that you're saying radio station, man, why don't we go ahead and make it official, man, and announce your shows? When are we going to have your show start here with SCP Radio?
You know what? We're working on the system right now, man. Y'all using Sam Broadcasting, man, and I've never used that. So I've been working on it, and I've been trying to get my playlist and everything together. So as soon as I get that going, man, I'm ready to go, man. I appreciate joining the team. Y'all got a hell of a team, and I know it's going to go well, you know, with y'all's good looks and and all I can help is with the music, man, and the direction, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I like the fact that that y'all are out there, man. Y'all are at the events, and y'all representing Tejano music great. You know, so it's been a long time since I've seen a station. So I'm excited to join the team, and I know it's going to be fantastic, man. Because like I said, y'all some good-looking guys. I'll be the only ugly one there, and together we're gonna make it as a big team, man.
There you go. There you go.
You know what, Boogeyman? I saw a picture on your page that you were doing a Muscle Man contest. What was up with that? you were on stage, and you were flexing and things like that. You know, back in your younger days.
Man, I was still old back then. I must have been in my 40s, man. And I saw these guys, and then I was doing radio in Abilene, man, and they were saying, "Come on, Boogeyman, get in." And I said, "Hell yeah, I'll get in." And I took off my shirt. In that picture, man, I was in the background. I was getting ready to come up stage, but, hey, I had no shame, brother. Soap on, so on and everything, but I got up there anyway, you know. Man, it was a blast, man. That's what radio's about, man. It's entertainment, and y'all do a fantastic job, and I think we're going to be doing great, man, because you know what? We're not afraid of anything, man. We play the great music. We play music. We don't play politics, man, and you know, I think it's gonna get huge, man. We're gonna kick everybody's ass. Excuse my language if there's any kids, man.
There's no kids, man. This is Sunday. This is a Cruda Sunday day.
Yes,
you know?
Exactly.
But you know what? The kids nowadays, they know more than we do, man.
Oh yeah, man.
I pick up from them, man.
Well, it's going to be a great pleasure having you on board.
I was jamming out over here one time. I was doing a Sunday show for Easter, and they had some little kids, man. They must have had 50 kids in the apartment complex, man, in the middle. And, man, I heard some great music, man. It was rap music, you know, but, man, they said every bad word you could think of, man. So I went out there, and I took a couple of minutes off from the show, and I went out there, and I said, "Hey, who's playing that music, man?" A couple of them ran, and they didn't know what to say, you know, and they said, "He is." So it was a little Chicanito, you know. And then I think they were scared because I was going to jump on their butts, you know. And then I said, "Hey, man, that's a great song, man. You know, give me a copy of it." And he said, "Well, I downloaded it from the, you know," he was like 12 or 13 years old. He downloaded from the internet. And anyway, he sent me a copy of two good songs, and I still play them, man, because they're awesome.
Wow.
So you live and learn.
Perfect. Man, I can't wait for your show, bro. You know, so this is
it'll be. I'm gonna tame it down a little bit, you know, because I figure, well, you know, I know y'all are family oriented, and you know, we want to get more kids to start listening. So, I mean, it'll be halfway, you know, halfway good and halfway bad, because it's nothing they ain't never heard before, you know. So
you'll be surprised. They probably know more than us. Tell you the truth.
That could be.
Yeah, they do. You know they do, man. I hear these little 4- and 5-year-olds playing out here in the yard, man, and they're using all kinds of crazy words, and you know, even I hear them saying, "Hey, cochina." Man, this 5-year-old kid, "Hey, cochina." Calling this little girl, man. I said, "Oh my God, man, this guy's like 4 or 5 years old, already talking crazy like the boogeyman."
You can keep like your first hour clean and then go X-rated right after that.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna say, "Hey, it's curfew, kids, go to sleep."
But you know, man, my shows, they consist of pretty much the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, man. They're just facts going on in this world. Like, for example, Donald Trump, man, he needs to get out. I don't know why they're waiting so long to impeach him, but the guy needs to get out, man. The guy's racist. He's, you know, he doesn't have respect for women. He doesn't have respect for Hispanics, blacks. He doesn't have any respect for anybody that doesn't have any money like he does, you know. So these are true facts. I mean, if they can't see him, well, you know, they're blind, just like this incident that happened in Virginia, you know. The guy's racist, you know, and all these guys, and all this, I've always said it, you know, and I know my ex-partner, Jumpin' Jess, used to say, "Man, Boogeyman, don't say that," you know. But it's the truth, you know, so why hide the truth, man? All this stuff, all this politics stuff going on, You know, we need to get rid of him, man. I didn't hire the guy, but whoever hired him, we need to fire him already, you know? Just like he said in The Apprentice, you're fired.
Right.
We need to get his ass out of office, man. He's an embarrassment, a disgrace to the United States of America, man. I fought for this country, man, you know?
Absolutely. Do you think if we took him over to like an old Tejano house, have some home cooked Mexicano food, and just like home cooked, not a Mexican restaurant or anything like that, like homemade tortillas and everything else is just made from scratch? Do you think he'll have a change of heart with Hispanics?
There's no hope for that old bastard. He's worthless, man. He's a disgrace to the race, man.
Man, I'll tell you that.
Well, Mr. Boogeyman, I got a shout out for you from a young lady named Renee Treviño Salgado, and she's saying, "What an awesome addition to your already stellar SCP radio crew. Welcome aboard, Boogeyman." That's from Ms. Renee Treviño Salgado.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, it's going to be great. You know, I'm out to have fun. Hell, it's not like I got many more days to go, man. But it's going to be great, man. Thank you so much, Renee.
Absolutely. Right. Well, Boogeyman, we're going to go ahead and move on. We just got a special guest that just walked in the door, and so we want to talk to him a little bit. And,
yes.
You know, he's in makeup right now.
Yeah, he's getting all fixed up, putting makeup on and everything like that.
If it's Monaco Cortez again, man, you better buy him a Halloween mask.
Halloween mask. No, it's not Monaco Cortez. It's not Monaco Cortez, you know.
Oh, okay. No, he's a good kid, man. We have fun together. I've known this cat since he was a little baby, man. But anyway, y'all have a blessed show and a blessed Sunday, and I can't wait to start doing my show. It'll probably be on Mondays and Tuesdays, right around my normal time that I used to come on with THR around 7 o'clock Central Time, something like that, man. But all right, little buddies, man, y'all have a blessed show, great Sunday, and have a fantastic week.
You too, sir.
And Fluffy, you looking great, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, sir.
You lost a lot of pounds. You can tell the difference, man. I bet you feel healthy.
I sure do. I feel healthy, man, and I feel good, man.
All right, man. All right, y'all have a blessed Sunday.
All right, you too, sir. Thank you.
You too. See ya.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard it there. The Boogeyman himself is out here letting you know he's officially on board on SCP Radio. That's gonna be an awesome show, man. I can't wait for the show, man.
It's gonna be great. Absolutely.
You know?
It's a huge push for the show. And
tell you the truth, man, I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid he's gonna take over my show, man.
Take over your show?
Yeah, I think he's take over, man. He's
if he starts shaving his head, then I would worry.
Yeah. He starts shaving.
He
Yeah.
starts on big bold.
I think he's the only person that I see, man, that got 15 earrings on one ear, and all kind of stuff, man. I was like, man, when I get old like him, I want to be like him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. I want to be cool. Had 22 X's. So it'll be good.
That's what I'm talking about.
What do you say we play a little bit of music? You got some music there, man?
I got something lined up real quick, and so
I can play yo-yo.
yes.
Yeah, we'll play some yo-yo. There requested some yo-yo, and then we'll go with Tino, a little music, and then we'll get our guest that came in. We'll get him on here.
Perfect. We'll be right back.
All right.
Epa, compadre. Ahí viene el nenito guapitito. a mí me dice estoy enamorada de ti, amorcito, y eres muy guapito. Y a mí no me importa que eres enanito. Enanito, enanito, me dicen el nanito guapitito. 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 El nanito, me dicen el nanito guapitito.
Enanito. And here we go. We got the music video. They got everything started for SCP Entertainment. He's the very own Mr. Jessica Macho, H-Town.
Yo ya no quiero cantar de amor, porque eso solo causa dolor. Yo quiero salir, quiero bailar, yo quiero hacerlo así como se hacen H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, to the ground, to the ground, looking so H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, with the fire on the beat, sounding so H-Town. Llena mi copa de puro alcohol, quiero sentirme bien hasta que salga el sol. No me molesten, quiero bailar, estilo 713, estilo H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, to the ground, to the ground, looking so H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, with the fire on the beat, sounding so H-Town. Okay, okay. It's that bad boy, JC, Mark G. We turned up, we get crunk, popping bottles, let's get drunk. Got touchdown in the H-Town, we get down, we don't play around. Muévelo, inténtalo, un poquito más lento. Para acá, para allá, muévelo, muévelo, mami, sin parar. Mueve la cintura, cintura, cintura. Mueve la cintura, no pares de bailar. Mueve la cintura, cintura, cintura. Mueve la cintura, no pares de bailar. Llena mi copa de puro alcohol, quiero sentirme bien hasta que salga el sol. No me molesten, quiero bailar, estilo 713, estilo H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, to the ground, to the ground, looking so H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, with the fire on the beat, sounding so H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, to the ground, to the ground, looking so H-Town, H-Town, H-Town. When they drop it to the ground, with the fire on the beat, sounding so H-Town. For the ladies. Arriba. Bad boy.
¿Qué diablos me pasa? Que llego a mi casa y todos me hablan de ti. La cama vacía, la siento tan fría. Abrazo tu almohada, te quiero sentir. ¿Qué diablos me pasa? Si soy el culpable los espero para ir a buscarte. Yo voy a rogarte, lo haré por tu amor.
All right. Well, that was a quick, what was that, Yo-Yo and Jesse Camacho, huh?
Yep. Yo-Yo, Jessica Camacho. We played the music video that got it started for SCP Entertainment. You know,
That's
that's
right.
how it is. Party for you.
That's right.
Group. You know.
He just stepped out.
He just stepped out. He came back in.
And
We're
he
gonna,
just
we're,
stepped
gonna-
in.
yeah, we're gonna have him back over here. It's you know, he's been gone for a couple of years, man, and he had you know I'm a vouch for him. You know, he had some family problems. You know with you know, and he's kind of a guy that likes to stay back. So we're gonna keep it that way. But there was some family issues there that they was going through, and he had to take care of it. You know, I understand some of this, but I'm gonna be the first one to say, man, he was lost. He was actually lost. He
Now he's
didn't know.
found.
He didn't know what he wanted to do, man. Tell you the truth, man. He
Yeah.
wanted Tejano, then he wanted banda, and then he wanted reggaeton, and then you know that kind of stuff. And but now he's supposedly he's back. He's ready to get back into the stuff, and he's ready, prepared, and go. So I think you know we can say who we're talking about. We're talking about the one and only Mr. Bad Boy. You know, Jesse Camacho.
What up, what up, what up? And like DJ Fluffy said, first of all, this is home. This is where everything started for me. I can't thank you guys enough for making H-Town possible. And Fluffy, and of course you, DJ Latino, you've always been a good friend of mine and a supporter of my music, and I appreciate that, bro. I just want to say that, yeah, you're right. I took a couple of years off, and that just I want to let everybody know that we all go through things. There was a time in my life where I was very confused. I don't like to talk about my family stuff, but I was going through a situation with my mom and her health-wise, you know, and so I took some years off. And, you know, I'm back. I mean, and you said it, you know, I went from Tejano to reggaeton to tribal to cumbia to, you know, now banda, but I don't like to label myself. I think music is one of these things that you can't label it. It's music. Whatever people listen to, they're gonna label it themselves. If a song sounds like banda or cumbia, they decided. And so for me, it's now that I'm back, everybody's been asking me if I'm going to do a Tejano album. And little by little, we're going to get back up there and stuff. And I just want to thank all the fans out there for still sending me messages, still supporting me. But I'm back. I'm back. Why? Because I miss music. I mean, I was with my family, but at the end of the day, I was just like, chinga, I need to go back. So now I'm back, and, you know, I'm actually very excited about it. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a time in my life where I lost the passion for it. And I think that happens to everybody. I'm sure you guys go through the same thing, and you got to take a step back to go through everything, analyze everything, and then come back fresh. And that's what happened to me.
Well, usually when you have that time off, greatness comes out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. And it does. I mean, I actually written a lot of new songs.
Exactly, yeah.
I feel like, you know how I feel right now? I feel like when I was recording my first album.
Yeah.
Because when I was, after the video shoot, nobody knows this. How many hours, Fluffy, did we do the video? 12 hours maybe?
More because we started at 8 o'clock in the morning to almost 4 o'clock in the morning Monday.
That's a lot of tequila.
Yeah.
A lot of tequila. But not really, man. We
do it again.
Yeah,
No,
we got a bunch of the guys, man. We got them good. You know, when we did that music video, because we actually had a whole bunch of empty bottles that we had drank, you know, and we filled them up with water.
Right.
You know. Yeah. So we had them out there, and of course we had all the extras were out there, part of the video, you know, with the car club, you know, all that.
Yeah.
And we were gonna give them actually full tequila bottles, you know, with the real tequila in it. And then you know what, man? These guys, we give them that, they're gonna take them, they're gonna drink them. Yeah. Sure enough, we give them the ones with the water in it, man. And then just we can call, hey man, why you give me a bottle with only water in it? Well, nobody tell you to take it. Nobody said for you to take it. Y'all took it because y'all wanted it, you know. So
yeah. And the thing is that we wanted everybody to make, you know, the guys here, you know, they wanted everybody to be safe, and there was trucks involved. Right. So that means that there were, you know, part of the video, you know, there's a truck pulling out, you know, with the tires. So we wanted everybody to make sure they were safe first and nobody got hurt. And when you have liquor and stuff like that, anything can go wrong.
Absolutely.
And so I remember when they put me in the middle of the two trucks, and they were peeling out. Everybody was nervous because the first thing they thought is if one of these trucks slips, he's taking Jesse out, and I already got ran over. I don't want to get ran over again. So it hurts. Yeah. So the thing is that, you know, these guys took care of everything, you know, and I want all the new artists that are listening. If you're an upcoming Tejano singer, upcoming reggaeton artist, an upcoming mariachi, whatever genre you're doing, it's gonna be tough. It's not going to be easy. Trust me. I've been doing this for 15 years, and it has not been easy. But don't forget that the best things never come easy. And I go through my things like everybody else. A lot of people would always tell me, you know, that's great that you're performing, but if you want to be taken seriously, you have to go through stuff. You cannot, and that works, and that goes for radio, for any regular type of job. You have to go through things. I've cried. I've been upset. Have I thrown things around because I was upset? Yes, but I'm human, and that's gonna happen to you guys. But do not get discouraged, because everything's gonna fall in place. But it all depends on you. If you really want to make your dreams come true, you have to go through hell. That's the reality.
There you go.
Absolutely. Shot going out to Ramiro Perez. Hey.
What up? What up?
Family.
Yeah,
family,
hey,
man.
family. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. There you go. They're listening in. So we got a couple over here too. We got Mr. Ray Acosta, Miss Priscilla Garza, and Shonda Taylor. You know, and Jimmy Peters is in.
What
Jimmy
up?
Peters up there.
Cumbia.
Yeah, good morning, Jimmy.
I know.
Good morning, sir.
We got a comment over here from Joseph Flores. The music video is very good.
Thank you, Joseph.
You know, so you know.
That's all SCP right there. Everything that you see in the video, the ideas, the concept, I mean, everything. You know, I've worked with different people before in the past, and this just felt right. I mean, I was scared. I was nervous. I probably went through, I don't know how many changes of clothing, trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. And I'm going to wear this. No, I'm going to wear that. I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear that. I was so scared. But the thing about it is, like, when I first walked into this radio station, I remember these guys, I don't know if I can say it.
Yeah.
These guys had picnic tables. Not picnic tables, but, you know, regular, you know, when you go out to eat with your family, you know.
The white tables. The
Yeah.
ones you fold up tables.
Fold-up
Okay.
tables. But they had a vision and they had a dream. And I'm seeing these guys grow. I've seen, I mean, you've had Fito Olivares walk into this room. I mean, you've had people who are that are amazing. And now when we did the video, I mean, it was hell. We went through hell. Have we gone into arguments? Yes, we have. If the walls could talk here, we've had arguments. But at the end of the day, I think you told me one time he's going to come back. And I am back. And it feels great to be back. And, you know, just when you see the video, I want to thank Jorge Gonzalez, of course, my family, SCP Radio, everybody that's been involved, Arbeda's Bail Bonds, you know, David Gonzalez, everybody that was involved, you know, the people that came out to the video. Thank you guys for making this possible. But, you know, these guys had a vision. They had a dream. They said, we're going to make this happen. And I just can't thank you enough, because the video was badass. Not because it's mine, but they did a damn good job on it.
Obviously, they seem to have got the right answers.
It was great. I love it. I mean, it was so amazing. But, I mean, by the end of the night, when they were like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I was like, wow. I was so tired. I was so tired. But these guys, I know they had to be way tired. It was just a lot of work.
Yeah.
But it all fell in place.
Fell in place, and I got a lot of chingazos I had to give them too.
Yeah,
know?
I got yelled at. I got, you know, like George Gonzalez. He's the guy from Cazadores and Parties for
That's
You.
the hand model.
Yeah, that's the hand model.
Yes,
That's the hand model.
yes,
Yeah,
doesn't he? I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's the hand model. Right there.
You know, but I think between us, I think, and I just want to make sure, let this everybody know, but I think he got a manicure before that. Because those hands
You
were
think so?
those hands were too nice.
You know,
I don't know,
he could
man.
dip them in tequila every morning. I
Oh,
don't
that
know.
way,
He
that
could
way
have
he
some
does.
kind of
He got some
remedy
kind of
or
remedy
some
with
theory.
tequila.
Even with the chinitas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we had to kick this boy's ass a couple times.
Yeah.
You know, especially at the end of the night, you know, everything that we had at the hall.
Yeah.
With all our equipment, you know, lights, speakers,
Everything.
The
whole light production.
And here, Miss Prima Donna thought he was, hey, I'm a star, man. I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna sit down. Shit, I whooped his ass.
They had me carry the stuff outside. They were like,
just
just
carrying
good,
stuff
yeah.
out
I
here,
was
you know?
like,
You know?
but it's good though, because that's the thing though. That's what I want everybody to know, that, you know, everybody, when people watch a video on YouTube, the first thing they think, oh, that looks easy. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. Trust me. We got into arguments. We were in the party bus, and I'm gonna let everybody know this. Jorge Gonzalez, he walks in the bar in the party bus, and I was throwing a fit. I was throwing a fit because I was tired, and I didn't want to repeat that same thing. He sits me down, and he's like, "You bet." I mean, he got in my face, but and in front of everybody, in front of like the extras and everybody was like, "Holy crap!" And I put my head down because I know what he was telling me was right, but at the same time, I mean, it was scary because I was like, "Man, this guy's getting after me in front of anyone." He didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
But
You didn't get that?
the thing is that I was emotional. I was tired. I was nervous. I was scared. So many emotions went through my mind. I was thinking, "Oh my God, what's gonna be the outcome?" And when I see the video now, I'm just like, damn. I mean, it was worth it.
It paid off.
It paid off.
Hard
And
work.
It
pays
does.
off.
And like I said, these guys, we talked about it for I want to say a year, maybe
About a year.
about a year. The
Yeah.
ideas, the production, what's gonna happen, and when it actually came down to that day, I was just like, wow. And now when I see the video at my job, people look at my video and they're like, man, it must have been fun. I'm like, it was fun, but it was work.
A lot of work.
It was work, and I couldn't have done it without these guys.
Did you have one of your chairs with your own name on it?
No, actually,
Hell no.
They didn't have duct tape or nothing, like, you know?
Nah, man, we put them
make it
in.
official.
We get in one of the restroom stalls. That's all we get.
no. But thinking about these guys, like, you know, for me, it's, you know, a lot of people know this, but I'm a guy that I speak my mind, and I was just, you know, you have to understand when you work with family or friends, you're gonna bump heads. You're gonna bump heads. I mean,
yeah, we've bumped heads so many times. Me and him.
we've, you know, I hate you, no, I love you, I hate you, and I mean, it's kind of like that.
Nice. There's a little bromance right there.
Yeah, but the thing about
I'm about to whoop his ass too.
it, yeah, but the thing is that that's the thing though. You know, if when you work with people that you trust and you know how they are, I mean, you're gonna go through crap. I'm sure you've gone through a lot of situations like
Yeah.
that. I'm sure that when you were, I'm sure back in the day you wanted to quit. I'm sure. Did you ever stop?
We did. For about five years, I stopped.
Yeah.
And then I recently got back and been doing it for almost 2 years straight now.
Did you
and,
feel like it was maybe just overwhelming, or you were just
it
tired?
was a handful of a lot of things,
Yeah.
you know, and so there's a contribution to family as well and things
Yeah.
like that. But recollected my thoughts. I actually kind of got back in it by default because one of the DJ partners that I was working with got real sick, and he only trusted me with his clients, and I'm like, I didn't have no equipment, and he just like, here, use mine. It's like, okay, so I jumped into it, and not realizing that once I first played the first song, it was history after that. It was like, wow, I missed it, and passion came back again. But other than that, I had shut it out.
Yeah, no, and that's
You
the
know.
thing that you go through, that you always swear up and down that you're gonna quit music or radio, but you're always gonna come back.
Absolutely. When's your next video, man?
Actually, right now we're working on that. I'm gonna be shooting the video. I'm hoping maybe in 2 weeks, because the project that I'm working on, I'm working in California, so it's a project. I'm super scared, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be the first official, you know, viewing of the video will be here, and I really would like for them to let me and I'm sure they're gonna, of course, say yes. Can't say no to me.
Trust me, I can say no in a heartbeat. Hey,
but-
ain't no problem.
But the thing is that
I'll tell
this
you
is
right
my
now,
first-
fuck no. You know,
This is my first official video with Banda, and they work with you know, this guy has worked with Jenny Rivera, Espinosa Paz, and I want to make this clear. I'm not leaving Tejano. I don't like to label myself. I want to try out different things. Selena tried different things. I think as an artist you should not label yourself.
Right.
And so the opportunity came up, and nobody knows this, but this opportunity was brought up to me about 6 years ago, but I wasn't ready at the time. So when it came up again, I said, okay, God knows what he's doing, and there's a reason why it's happening. I took the opportunity. So the video would be shot, I think, after they said about 2 weeks or maybe about a week and a half, because we're waiting for my jacket to come in. Once that comes in, we shoot the video, and the video will be available for everybody.
Custom jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
oh, yeah,
my first official custom jacket that they got for me, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's in God's hands. It's in God's hands. If He wants me to stay in Banda or continue doing different stuff, I'm gonna continue doing different things. But I am gonna come back, and I'm actually gonna start getting things ready to record my first Tejano song in a couple of years.
Perfect.
It's gonna be Tejano, not a cumbia, like straight Tejano.
Good.
Taking it back to the basics.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. We need more of that. And right now there's a new wave of new Tejano artists that are coming on board, and they're coming on strong. We got artists as young as, 10 years old?
10 years old.
And
Yeah.
I mean, they are showing some good talent. But we're challenged. We're challenged with getting them out there, and thankfully we got this networking that we can actually do, and then along with yourself and the other handful of other artists, we got to get them out there and keep the industry running before it all dies away.
No, I know.
So, welcome back, man.
No, thank you. I really appreciate that, because I look at Facebook. I'm looking at all these new artists that are coming out. I'm just like, wow. But it's good though.
Yeah.
So all the people that are listening right now, support your local artists. I mean, I cannot stress that enough. I mean, support your local artists. You know, it's important, because these kids, they want to be artists. They want to be performers. They want to be musicians. That's great, because they don't want to be in the streets doing drugs. They don't want to be in gangs. They're focusing on something that's going to, trust me, in the music, you got to have discipline. Yes, it's a tough world, but if your kid wants to be an artist or whatever he wants to do or she wants to do, stick by them, because if your kid wants to do something different, you're blessed, because a lot of kids, unfortunately, are out there doing things they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
And I can tell you this right now, the honest truth, if it wasn't for music, I would probably be in jail right now. And that's just the reality.
Or you probably be renting over with somebody else.
Yeah. No, I mean, my parents were very strict, but the thing about it, I started in the business at a very young age. So when I got the opportunity to have freedom, I didn't know how to take it. Yeah. So I started rebelling. They know, they see me rebel, but that's because my parents wanted to keep me safe from not getting hurt. But unfortunately, sometimes that hurts you more. So you got to let your kids fly, because if not, you're going to go through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you look I'm not
great.
talking about last night, but I'm just saying you look refreshed. Looking forward to all your new material. And
I'm excited.
You got coming out here.
I'm excited. Like I said, I mean, it's one of those things. And these guys know that. And sometimes I feel like I should call them and apologize to them, because I don't want them thinking that I left. I never left. The thing is that my heart was already to that point where it was just emotionally, I was a mess. I was a mess emotionally. Like then my mom and everything, everything just came together and it just attacked me, and I shut down. I shut down and I had to go through things, but I know that God was not gonna let me go.
Absolutely.
And so I was like, you know what, God, if it's gonna happen, if this is happening for a reason, only you know why and how. And if I'm gonna come back to music, you decide. And I was cutting my hair when I met the producer. I was actually singing. And the guy heard my voice. He liked the way I sounded. He goes, I have a buddy in California. We'll get in contact with you. I was like, okay, whatever. And he contacted me. Yeah. And so I went to California. And when I was actually in Cali recording out there, I was like, wow, this is real. And like I said, to all the fans out there, this is going to be my first single with Banda. And I hope you guys like it. I'm busting my butt. But don't label me, because my music is, like I said, I like to sing a little bit of everything, and I want people to know that I'm still gonna be doing Tejano.
Now let me ask you a question. You done Tejano pretty much all your life.
Yeah.
You done a little bit of cumbia, but with the tribal mix into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're doing banda, which is a whole different category. How can you adjust to that? Because I mean, you used to tribal sound cumbias, but they're badass cumbias that you play. That you record. And then, of course, back in your early days, it was Tejano music, some Selena songs and all that. And going through banda now, that's a whole different category, a whole different thing.
It's a challenge.
How are you able to transition over to the banda style?
It wasn't easy. When I went to California to record the song, I got to California at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. My producer picked me up at 12:30. I get to the studio, and we relaxed a little bit, and then I started to record, and I messed up maybe about 20, 30 times.
Wow.
I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. And I want people to know this, I almost came back to Houston not recording the song, because we were going through so much trouble at the time that my voice was already shot at the time, and they were like, dude, I don't think we're going to be able to record this today. And I'm just like, no, I got to go back to Houston tomorrow. This is not happening. And I was freaking out. I was like, God, please, I'm here for a reason. I didn't fly over here for nothing, and please help me out. So I relaxed, and he goes, we're going to give you 2 more opportunities. I walked into the booth, messed up the first one, and the second one I got it.
So you got it on point, so that you do have it down.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
Just to give you some outside advice or compliment, basically, to you, the fact that you can do certain genres and different genres and completely different genres.
Yeah.
And jumping from a Tejano music format and going into banda shows how talented you are.
Oh, thank you, man. It's scary, because when the video comes out, and I really appreciate your comment, because I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I told my producer, does it sound good? And he's like, dude, it sounds good, but I'm not used to that. I'm used to the tribal, the Tejano and stuff. And this is a whole different world. I mean, you're talking about...
Oh, I believe it.
I mean, the people in the banda industry, they're big people, and they don't... I'm the little fish.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm going to go into a territory that's run by big people.
Okay.
So I need to prove myself to California and to Mexico.
Well, obviously, they believe in you.
I hope.
If you were able to lay down the track, so it's really, really good, and I wish you the best.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And
hey, take it for what it's worth.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's just like
you
I
got
said.
the talent, and
thank you.
Use it to its full potential. And again, welcome back, man.
No, thank you. I really appreciate that. It feels great to be back. Like I said, I would tell these guys I'm gonna come back, but I wasn't ready. I was not ready, and every time I wanted to come back, something came up. And Fluffy would tell you, car in Fiesta, the door locked. He would tell you, Tell him. I mean, this guy has no pelos en la lengua. He would
fucking
live.
bullshit. He lost his keys.
I lost my keys.
That's the excuse he gave his parents, but that was a bunch of bullshit, you know. I told him straight out when he told me. I said, well, "What were you doing?" Then the way he parked his car, you know, you can tell he was bullshitting. He goes, "Yeah, I got out of the car. I started moving my keys, and the key to the car flew out the key ring."
Let me tell you one thing.
No.
Wait,
Hold on. Don't start your bullshit. You want me to tell you? I'm gonna tell you how it is. So I'm trying to tell this guy, okay, so you got in your car, you're flinging your key ring supposedly.
He kept
And the
asking me
only
over.
key that came out was once you start your car. Okay.
I didn't want to get in trouble.
You know. So I'm like, okay, well, if you saw that going out, you're gonna hear that key drop on the ground. It's gonna make a little ping, ping, whatever.
How?
You know, and ping, ping. You know, and he goes, I couldn't find it. I said, you know, this and that, and then so I take him back over there. He got his car open. He got a regular to come and open it, but he couldn't turn it on. And I'm looking at him. I stay in my truck, and he gets
His
off
face.
like he's looking, trying to make it seem that, oh yeah, I lost my key. Look at the fucking trash can. Really? What are you doing looking at the trash can? Like the key's gonna automatically fall into the trash can? Really? He's digging in the trash can. I said, Jesse, which way were you walking when you were flinging your keys? Well, I was going that way. Okay, you're on the opposite side, brother. Your key, you were going the other way. Your key should be on that side, not over here on this opposite side.
Right.
You know, so I told him he's full of bullshit. He ain't lose the key.
The thing is
You
that
know?
people that don't know this, but my dad, he's very strict, and he's one of
Oh,
these
yeah,
dads.
he told me he was
he's
whoop his
old
ass.
school. Like he's always been like that.
Yeah.
My dad, and I knew that if I told my dad what really happened, I was gonna get my ass whooped at Fiesta. I knew it. He would have done it. So that's why when I called.
What really happened now? Let it out. What really happened?
Well, this is what happened. I was with some friends of mine from work, and I ended up putting the key in my keys in one of the containers of the, what do you call it, the cases, the 6-pack cases of beer. I put them in there, so when they threw the trash out, they threw my keys with it. Yeah, so it was one of those things where the key was not found, but the car was locked, so we couldn't open the thing. And I had left the back door open, but you still can turn it on because it was locked. So my we had to call a tow truck. Actually, a guy that works at the store, they make keys and stuff like that. They had to call the dealership, get the code. So yeah, it was an expensive experience. But the thing is, I knew that I was gonna get my ass whooped.
And I'm pretty sure you did because
And to this day,
I'm pretty sure you did. Because when we left, the first thing his mom and dad said, "Follow us to the house now. Don't go anywhere else." And man, this boy, peló los ojos como pinche, like somebody was poking him in the ass, and his eyes popped out. You know, and like cabrón, you know you're in trouble.
He was driving next to me, and the whole time I'm driving, I'm just like. And then my parents were behind me, so I was like, God. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like I said, I knew my parents were very upset, and so I mean, he's like a dad. I mean, so I needed to call him. I was like, I'm gonna call Fluffy because somehow he's gonna get me out of trouble. But he knew right away that I was lying to him. He knew it. But I was like, but he didn't tell my parents because they didn't want to, inconvenience, que se enojaran. But the thing is that they still don't know to this day what really happened, and they're not gonna know.
I'm gonna go tell them now.
And then Michelle
hey,
got a call.
It, you know?
Michelle, I know you can't show them.
Hey, it's on there right now.
Michelle got a call was when I was parking my car into the driveway, and I ended up in the garden. Do you remember that? I'm a bad driver. I ended up in the garden. I was pulling out, right? I don't know what happened, but my car ended up inside the garden. Yeah, it's.
The story we can write a book about stories of Jesse.
Wow.
You know,
Well, I'll tell you what,
you got a shout out from Mr. Boogeyman. It says great interview, very down to earth, on point.
Thank you,
man.
Yeah.
God bless out there. Ramiro Perez, awesome show, primo.
Yeah, that's my
your
cousin. Yeah,
okay,
my
well,
cousin,
he's putting one right here too.
Yes.
Erica says, just talking about you. Welcome back, Jesse.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So then we got Andrea from Shooters joining in, and Mr. Johnny Lasso's back on here again.
What up?
Yeah.
What up? What's up, Johnny?
Later on today, I'm gonna go and check out this young and upcoming band. It's a whole different genre and stuff. They play a lot of kind of like ska / reggae, and they call the Solentics. And they're going to be playing at a club or a concert hall called Acadia, I believe. It's in Cypress area.
Is that the band that was at the benefit?
Yes. Yeah. So
that's you something to you, right? They're related to you, some of that. The singer, some of that.
Was that
the singer's related to you?
Yeah,
okay.
that's right. So
yeah, that's a badass band. They play good.
They're going to throw down. They start at 9 o'clock tonight. Again, supporting local music. And these guys got it all, so they're looking for a sponsorship.
I don't know about that.
Just saying. You know? Maybe
No, but
a
I'm gonna tell you this right now
music video or
to
something.
all the bands out there, you know, these guys. I mean, if you go to, and it's promoting the video because it's not because it's mine once again, because these guys did a really great job on it. You know, contact SCP Radio. Go to scp.com. Check out these guys' radio station. These guys are the best. Trust me. These guys have gone through so much. They deserve everything that's happening to them because they've busted their butt to do all this. And I'm a living proof that I can tell you these guys made my dreams come true. And these guys are our family. If anything goes wrong with your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousin, everybody, they're always there. When my mom was going through health issues, I would call him, call Michelle, call Michael, call Jimmy, or, you know, whoever. I knew these guys were going to listen to me. And they've been to my house. My family, you know, we've had dinner together and we've talked about them for things. We've cried together. They've almost kicked my butt one time. The point is that these guys, they're the real deal. So to all the artists out there, all the bands, if you want them to play your music, contact them, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, tell your friends about it because you're not going to get disappointed. This is one of the stations that I can honestly tell you this is home. And I've been on stations before, but this is home.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Mr. Tino, you got a little bit of music in there somewhere?
Yeah, I've got I'm gonna throw in some local junto here.
There you go. There you go.
Know, so,
yeah, we'll be right back after this with some music. We'll take a little break and we'll start wrapping it up. What do you think about that?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll do that and we can go on our Sunday fun day.
There you go.
All right, guys. Keep up.
Si un día te fuiste de mí, hoy vuelves demonios que hago. Si te perdono pa' qué, si te maldigo que gano, mejor tú sigues feliz y a mí que me lleve el diablo. Aquí les va un poporrí para todos
solo verte, con esto estoy muy contento. Con solo verte se alegra mi sufrimiento. Dime, morena, si sientes lo que yo siento. Cuando cruzamos la mirada entre tú y yo. Dicen bien mío que el amarme es imposible. Ay, chiquitita, porque no quieres de mi amor apasionarte. Yo te juré, no dejas de amarte, que ni en la tumba, que ni en la tumba te dejaré de amar. Vivir sin ti es imposible. Es imposible si te quiero tanto. Puro sanato. Siento un puñal que destroza mi alma. Prefiero la muerte y no dejar de amar.
All right, that's right. We're here. We are back for the new show, the TinoLatino show, and we're gonna wrap it up now. Hopefully, we want to thank everybody listening in, and it looked like we got good response. I think
It looked like it was
good.
an excellent response. It was
Yeah.
great. I didn't think it was going to go this far. We were just going to give you just 60 minutes of this show, but we went over, and again, it became a show. Thankfully for everybody that called in. Jessica Macho also coming on by and made it bigger than it was actually planned to be.
Yeah, like I said, we were just gonna introduce the show and then we went from there. But what about if we send our shout outs to our sponsors, man? We got to send our shout outs to our sponsors.
Yes.
Of course, the main one, Parties for You, Mr. George Gonzalez, the Margarita, they call him the Margarita Man. Big sponsor, but been with us since day one, since HSP started, going on 4 years. And if you haven't been to our studio, we actually got 4 different flavors of margaritas in the studio.
Yeah.
We got the Hellraiser, we got the strawberry, the mango, and the blue. He calls it the blue balls. So I don't know what he calls it, but that's what he calls it.
It's a raspberry, right? It's a blue raspberry.
I think so. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I can't drink those. They got alcohol, and I can't drink that. But we got to thank him, and of course Mr. Ben Price with Cazadores Tequila. We got to thank. They believe in us and they've been with us since day one, and keep on bringing the tequila. We'll keep on promoting y'all, and our freezer is always full of tequila.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Perfect for the heat and everything. So that's
the adult raspa. There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then we also got Miss Alberta's Best Bet Bell Bond. That's a tongue twister, man.
Say it 5 times real fast.
I can barely say it once.
Alberta's
Best
Bet Bell Bonds.
Yeah, say it again.
Alberta's Best Bet Bell Bonds. It's like that, right?
Yeah, another sponsor since day one. 713 Best Bet. If you can't remember that number, if you get in trouble, you can stay in there, man. But that's an easy number. And people don't know what Best Bet means. It's actually numbers. It's 237-8238. 713-237-8238. All right, and then of course Jaguar Tent Event Rentals. If you need a tent for any kind of a backyard wedding, backyard divorce, baby shower, cook-off, any kind of events, they got your tents for you.
Easter,
all right,
Christmas,
Easter, Christmas, every holiday, Hanukkah, Cinco de Mayo, Grito de México,
Día de
16 de diciembre, all those holidays,
Día del Niño.
Día del Niño, Día del Muerto, Día del Angelito, Día del Padre, whatever they want, they got it.
Margarita Day.
Margarita Day, Taco Tuesday.
Secretary's Day.
Yeah. So Boss Ladies Day, we got to have a Boss Ladies Day,
Okay.
So they'll take care of you. Give them a call, 832-244-8249, and just let them know SCP Radio sent you. On all these sponsors, you let them know SCP Radio sent you, they're going to take care of you.
That's right.
All right? And then, of course, the newest sponsors that we have, the Gonzalez Law Group. Mr. Marco Gonzalez. If you're in any kind of problem, you need they handle different, not just one case, not criminal. They do criminal, they do immigration, they do divorce, they do start a business, all kinds of different groups that they handle. Give them a call, 832-530-4070. Let them know that SCP Radio sent you. That is our new legal team that we have here for SCP. They also represent SCP. So it's great to finally have a legal team that represents us. So that way won't get in trouble. Yeah, and matter of fact, we're gonna play a commercial of our sponsor. And that way you can see the newest sponsor. And go ahead, Mike. Go ahead and play it real quick.
Hurt in a car accident? Give us a call now.
Houston is a huge city filled with cars and trucks, and unfortunately, we have accidents every day.
We're not scared of those big bully insurance companies. We make them pay.
Do you need help? Call us now at 832-530-4070. That's 832-530-4070, or visit us at GonzalezLawGroup.net.
The Gonzalez Law Group. We're going to earn the right to be your legal team for life.
There you go, and that is the Gonzalez Law Group, newest sponsor of SCP Radio here. And, like I said, we've been having a great time, a good turnout from the show. Of course, we want to thank the boss lady for letting us do the show. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Much obliged.
Yeah, much. We haven't had the bell ring yet, so that means we're good. So, but we're kind of getting the sign. She's back there with the computer, and we might have to, say it's time to go. We don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to get our CEO in trouble. He might get spanked tonight, or something like that. For Family Day. It's Family Day. There you go.
Yeah.
Sunday Family Day.
Sunday
Spank
Fun
him.
Day.
Sunday Fun Day. But Tino, it was an honor to be here with you, brother, man. And I'm glad to have you on board. Like I said, we're after you for a while, and when we first approached you, you were somebody else, and now we don't want to mess with you, man. When you become a free agent, and then we'll talk. So the word got out. He was a free agent, man. I jumped on it right away, and he started laughing when I asked him. I said, "Hey, man, the word on the street is you're a free agent." He started laughing. Who told you that, man? Hey, I'm just asking a question, brother. Are you or not? If you are, come on, let's talk.
Absolutely.
And he came aboard, and it's a pleasure to have him. And now we're adding Boogeyman on, and we added Johnny Lasso on. It's growing.
Absolutely.
Growing.
Yeah, it's big things to come.
Yeah, and it will. You'll see.
Yeah. Now, like I said, we started the show here. It's gonna be once a month. We might be talking to Tino. He might be doing some from the house in between, kind of keep the thing going, and then bring in a big, guy to interview inside, bring an artist or something like that on, once a month right now, and then we'll go from there. But we want to thank everybody that tuned in, to this show.
Thank you
Any
guys.
shout outs, Tino, before we shut it out?
Look, we got Joe Esquivel, Sophia back on.
All right, Sophia,
And
showing
my cousin
support,
Ramiro,
showing
man,
support
thank
and
you for,
love.
listening and watching, and I really appreciate it. Joseph, congratulations on winning the tickets, and promise I'll bring them to you. I promise.
He wanted you. He ain't like me. You know, that's all right.
But if you get Jimmy Ray DJing that Saturday, then you know what happened to your tickets.
You know, like I said, we're gonna be giving away more tickets. We're gonna be giving away more tickets to the cook-off. Matter of fact, Blanca, the boss lady, is gonna be giving some away on her show. She's gonna be giving a pair either for Friday or Saturday, and that's gonna be for the Pasadena cook-off, H-Town Smokers Tent. It's gonna matter of fact spot number 178, 179, 180. If you don't want a ticket and you still want to come to the event, we got tickets for sale here at the studio. They're $20 per night. You know, so whichever night you want to go out there and have a good time, get a hold of one of us here and we'll get you our tickets. You know, we got tickets here in the studio, but we got 2 more pairs to give away. Let me see what we got. What days we got? Matter of fact, we got 1 and 1. We got for a Friday and we got one for a Saturday. So Blanca will be giving away a pair on Tuesday, and then Sam J will be giving a pair away on Wednesday on his show. You know, and then after that, you got to buy the tickets.
That's good. So I mean,
but,
for everybody that listened, you know, there's plenty of shows to do throughout the week.
Yes.
Be sure to tune in, and not just this show. I mean, we've got a little bit of everything, all kinds of tastes, all kinds of flavors, and so be sure to tune in and check out their show and show support. Call in, ask questions, and we got a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, we start the shows from Tuesday to Saturdays. You know, now we're gonna be adding every other Sunday here. You know, with the new TinoLatino show. Right. Don't be afraid to call in 832-910-7727. Like I said, we got a little bit for everybody. You know, people tell me because I play Tejano. I'm running this out right now because lately I've been letting stuff out. You know, that has gotten to me, and people comments. You know, I got people comments saying that, you know, DJ Fluffy, your show's not at Tejano. You're not at Tejano radio station. I never said I was at Tejano radio station. You know, you don't have to be at Tejano radio station to promote Tejano music. Right. I play Tejano music. That's what I love. You know, I bring the artists in. So me personally, I think I'm more of a Tejano radio station than anybody out there, because everybody's out there is doing this internet radio station. They're not bringing artists in. They're not doing meet and greets for the people to come out and see them. We got an actual studio that we bring artists in to see, and we promote Tejano music, and we're proud about it. You know, so people that are saying that I'm not at Tejano radio station, I never said I was, but I'm gonna tell you what, I support Tejano just like anybody's out there, and I guarantee you, my radio station is more Tejano than the radio stations out there right now. You know, so. You know, and if anybody got a comment about that, you know, hey, contact me. Give me a call. I'll give you my personal number, 832-443-7568. We can talk. We can bring it to the show. We can debate on it, whatever you want to do. But me personally, you don't have to be a Tejano station that plays music all week to be providing, you know, Tejano music and supporting Tejano music. Yeah. That's what we do. We support Tejano music. We support all genres of music, not just Tejano music.
And that's the thing I was talking about earlier. A lot of people always ask me about, you know, what genre do you do? Same thing Fluffy said.
Yeah.
Not to label yourself with music. You know, you do what your heart does and what your heart tells you. And that's exactly what these guys are doing. These guys provide for everyone.
Exactly.
So that's a little kid to a young 20 to a 30, 40, 50, whatever. I mean, you have the options, and many people don't have that option. So you listen in, you'll check out the difference, the topics, the music, the way they carry themselves, and it's different. Everybody gets to have fun, and that's the whole point.
That's it.
Well,
now, you know, go ahead.
Well, contrary to what people, you know, may think, and you know, it goes back on the actions of who's actually in the industry. So if you have the momentum to get these artists to come in, because these artists can easily say no.
Exactly.
I ain't coming in. You have a wall of fame to show otherwise.
Yes.
And so you have a handful of some heavy hitters here, and some newcomers, but you got some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And they come in, they enjoy themselves. Y'all are very hospitable to them, and that says a lot about what you guys are doing. So Tejano or not, you're doing something right.
Yes. I am promoting Tejano, and I do support Tejano, and I consider myself a Tejano DJ.
There you go.
You know, so I mean, like I said, you don't have to be at Tejano station to be playing Tejano music. You know, we support all kind of music. Absolutely. You know, so with that being said, like I said, we support our music. We support everybody, newcomers, old people, the old school Tejano, everybody. We support everybody. So with that said, we're gonna close the show out with an upcoming artist, young lady. And matter of fact, she's 10 years old. She's hitting the charts bad on the top 888 with Johnny Lasso, and matter of fact, she is getting her from her own hometown she is actually getting a proclamation day under her name.
Awesome.
I think she's going to be the youngest, and I looked it up, and I want to confirm her, but I think she's going to be the first, and actually the youngest 10-year-old first person to get a day named after her in Austin. You know, and we're going to try to make it out there and show support. You know, she's very young. She's been in the studio here already.
When is this? You know?
This is August. I think it's August the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. We got the dates already. It's going to be, I think, on Thursday. And from what I was doing a little research, I don't think that she's going to be the youngest one to get actually a day named after her in her hometown in Austin.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah,
You know?
10 years old, and she's doing good. So with that, we're going to close the show out with the one and only Ms. Mia Garcia with her latest song called Boom, Boom, Boom.
I want to hear it.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Sé que no tengo la edad para decir te quiero, pero escuchar tu voz es lo que yo espero. Cuando te acercas mucho me empiezan los nervios. Ay, chiquillo, estás en mis pensamientos. Triste es vivir si no estás aquí. Mi vida es gris si no estás junto a mí. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Mis amigas dicen que es un juego, pero me vuelvo loca cuando yo te veo. Escribo tu nombre en todos mis cuadernos. Ay, chiquillo, estás en mis pensamientos. Triste es vivir si no estás aquí. Mi vida es gris si no estás junto a mí. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Boom, 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 late mi corazón por ti cada vez que te acercas a mí. Siempre mi vida es feliz. Ay, corazoncito, no te pegues tanto. Pa 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 para 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 pa pa para 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 pa pa para 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 pa 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 para 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 pa pa para 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 pa pa para para.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.